Hello, Carla. How you doing? How goes it? Hello, hello. You're existing? That's good to know. Existing is good enough. Somewhat. If you think about it. Maybe. Hello. Everyone coming in on YouTube and Twitch. Which is just basically Kara. A couple people on YouTube, I don't know who. No plans. Probably just gonna hang out. Hang out and chat. Talk about cock and balls. I don't know, something. A symptom of dumb. I had a little bit of coffee. I don't usually drink coffee. My wife and I went out to get a couple things from Lowe's, and there's a Starbucks next to it, so I got a Starbucks, a tall with 2 shots of espresso to help. Like maybe an hour and a half ago. I'm feeling much better. You waited too long for the story. You're too long. Well, if you want to tell the story, I'd love to hear it. You're too long. I'd love to hear it. Of course, the continuation of the gaycation. Oh, pain. The continuation. I'd love to hear the continue the gaycation story, please. We're all shitting at the edge of our seats for this gaycation story. Is Prez here? You mean Kraz? Kraz? He'll be here eventually. I'll be able to do a retelling, or just point him at the beginning of the stream to see if that's the case. Who knows if he'll show up? He might be busy. Same with our new friend, who I forget the name of at the moment. The name is drawing a blank because he's new. I forgot. Now you'll wait for him. All right, whatever you feel like. Carla, if you're here, how did you have dinner yet? Are you good? How you feeling on this fine Sunday afternoon, Sunday night, Sunday evening? SCP guy, what's a habit you have every time you see a blatantly AI brain rot or content farm video? Go back to gooning out of disrespect. I mean, you could just go back to gooning out of respect because I'm not an AI. A habit, a bad habit. I pick my nose sometimes. I bite my nails sometimes. Sometimes my balls itch, and I scratch them in public. I feel like those are all normal things, though. Somewhat. I feel like those are all normal things, somewhat. Look, if you find a VTuber, they're probably not an AI. There's like one AI VTuber that exists, and it's a beloved VTuber for some reason. The most Merpin sentence you've ever heard. Was that the most... Really? You would say that? You think so? I don't know if that's correct. It's kind of Merpins, I guess, maybe. My wife might be joining me on stream in a bit. She called her grandma, so it might be a bit before she joins, but she might join eventually, like in a certain time frame. A million years from now, when she finally gets released from the telephone. A million years. Which means we might end up playing Chrono Story if the chat continues to be dead. Because Carla left immediately, because Carla's a fucking cringe lord. Carla left and he's a cringe lord. Unless he's here. Unless I'm lying, is Carla still here? Kraz. You know who else is a cringe lord? Look who's here, Kraz. It's Tommy. Tommy's here to expose the secrets. He's here to tell us more about about the secrets, about about the gaycation. Yeah, Tom, we got Kraz here. You gotta tell us the story now. He's arrived quickly too. In fast order, succumb or be destroyed. Succumb, mind, body, and soul, or be destroyed. Gaycation. So it happened 2 years ago. Okay. I'm all ears. I've never been more excited. Your friend's name is Tim. We'll go with Tim, sure. We'll refer to your friend who got scammed into a gaycation, Tim. He was a prankster. Oh God. No wonder his wife wanted to send him on a gaycation. For sure. Uh-oh. Tracks. Ruh-roh, Raggy. Yep. You got water. You want to join me in the chat, Kara, for this gaycation story, or you're just gonna hang out in the actual chat, like the normal chat? Hell yeah. Well, that's on the ground now. And at one point or another, he convinced everyone that his wife had imaginary friends. What the fuck? How does one convince people that your wife has imaginary friends? Hello, Carla. Welcome in.
I'm sorry. What did I walk in on?
Well, Tommy's telling us the story about how his friend got tricked into a gaycation.
Oh. I guess.
Your friend sounds like an asshole, actually.
Yeah, no, literally.
Yeah. Like I can be a little prankster with my wife a little bit, but I'm not gonna convince people she has imaginary friends. That's just a dick move. That's what we in the bird world call a dick move. Have you ever tricked your wife
into thinking they have schizophrenia?
No.
Babe, what are you talking about? There's no one there.
I've done the dumb thing that I do in stream all the time. Where like, I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't say shit. Nuh-uh. You know, but like very blatantly is I'm fucking with you. You know, I'm not. So his wife for their anniversary booked a vacation cruise. Okay. It's all coming together. It's all coming.
I'm gonna come.
I need
that as a sound effect.
I'm gonna with the Donald Trump. I'm gonna come.
No, not the Donald Trump one. This is the I'm gonna come.
I'm gonna come. Yeah. I don't know if I want that. I'm gonna come. Yeah. And at the last second, she missed it, and he was alone there without her. Oh no. She quote unquote missed it. Totally. You know, if my wife and I had a cruise and she had to miss it, I wouldn't be going on the cruise. I don't care. It's not fun. Like, why would I go on a cruise by myself? Oh no, I missed it. Oh no. I'm so sorry, honey. Now you're gonna have to enjoy this cruise all by yourself. Oh no. No. If my wife had to miss a cruise, it's like I'm not going to that fucking cruise. Why would I do that? That's not fun. The fun part about going on a vacation with someone is going with someone. You know what I mean? Do you agree, Kara?
I guess. I suppose.
She planned it 3 months before the cruise. The worst part. So how was your day so far, honey?
Please don't.
How was your day, man?
My day's all right, I guess. I'm just chilling.
That's good.
Vibing, being chilling.
Being chilling. Tomorrow's Monday, by the way, which
Yes.
means, you know what that means, right?
I hate Mondays.
Fish. No, it means we're gonna have Bunny on and we're gonna do more Deltarune probably.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Deltarune. Yep. I mean, obviously, I know my wife works tomorrow. She is scheduled for tomorrow, and therefore 2 streams probably. I don't know which one's gonna be a Deltarune stream. It's who fucking knows? I don't. It's gonna be one of them. It's gonna be one of them. Whichever one Bunny wants to make it to. We've already had one early Deltarune stream before.
I mean, this time I'll finally probably be able to stay for the first bit of chapter 5.
Hell
Unlike
yeah.
last time where I got fucking fucked out of my own mind.
Yeah, you did. You fell asleep
I did not. Oh my God.
because you're cringe and stupid.
You're just gonna keep.
He's a sleepy boy.
You're just gonna keep saying that. You're gonna fucking believe your headcanon.
Yeah, exactly. She made fake accounts in his name and posted them on Grindr and 1K group across the nation, and set him up with 5 men who were all going on the same cruise. Holy shit,
What the hell?
dog! What? This seems like going to a bit of an extreme. Yes. He made people believe that she had imaginary friends, but that kind of puts him in real danger. You know?
That's like really mean.
That kind of puts him in actual physical danger.
That's like really mean. Because now there's random people looking at me.
Now there's 5 men who want my ass. Nah, that imaginary friend was the last straw. Okay, I get it, but also, was he putting her in any real danger? Because that was actually putting him in real danger. I understand the want to do that, possibly, but like, I don't know if I can go through with that.
Wonder. There.
I guess it's a little bit different.
Okay.
What's up?
I said okay.
Okay. I guess it's a little bit different because it's men, and it's not like you're setting up a woman with 5 men on a cruise, because that could be also that'd be more dangerous for the most part. But like, I don't know. That's kind of scary, actually.
I would not be okay with that.
No, neither would I. Obviously.
I'd be like, what the fuck?
Why? You know? I'd be upset. I'd be upset.
I would too. I would feel betrayed.
Yeah, he called the police on her once and said she was an intruder who broke in and had a gun. She got arrested and okay, never mind. Okay, perfectly valid then. Never mind. Continue. Perfectly valid. Your friend is a psychopath. Got it.
She had a pew.
Yeah, he deserves it 100%. You got it. You're right. Psychopaths deserve to get fucked in the. Let's turn on the music a little bit. This guy sounds kind of like a monster, actually.
He sounds like an actual bad guy.
Yeah. I agree. Now describe the comeuppance. I want to hear every moment. I must hear every moment now.
Every syllable, every bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Explain.
So he laughed at her and didn't text her at all.
Yeah. Lock that motherfucker up.
Yeah, put that guy on a cruise where a bunch of men want his ass. Apparently, that's reasonable in this situation. I hope she left him too, because that shit is crazy. That shit is psychopathic.
I agree.
That's how you can get
your.
That's how you can get your spouse fucking killed by it's like basically on purpose. So he went to the bar and got a drink, sure. Yeah. Hello,
I hate
maid.
to be that guy. I'm about to go play video games because I'm bored.
So why are you bored? This is a fun story. Do you have any other things you want to talk about, Carla?
Let me quote Kraz for once. I want to talk about dicks.
Do you actually want to talk about dicks?
No.
That's what I thought. What do you actually want to talk about? It's gonna take a minute for these story bits to come out. So in between them we can have conversation.
My brain is spinning wheels. No, I can't answer that.
Hold up. 1 second.
Wait. Got a problem. I'm spinning on here like I'm a laundromat. Where are my headphones? I'm waiting.
Okay. All right.
I swear if you pulled up the Gaycations copy pasta up there. Wife.
Not on my watch, Kraz.
Thank you, I've been saved.
Not on my watch.
Finally, I can leave. Thank you, Mr.
What?
Santos.
What? Why? It could be 3 people.
Son
I was gonna play video games.
It can absolutely be 3 people. You can stick around, Kara. It's fine.
How am I? Okay, I'm gonna be here. Okay, then I'll just be muted. But I'm gonna be playing in voice chat with other people. All right.
Oh yeah, fine. Whatever
Okay.
you want to
Okay.
do. Whatever you feel
That's
like.
maybe why I wanted to leave, so that way it's not confusing.
It's up to you, man. It's up to you. You can leave if you want, or you can stick around. I'd be happy to have you around. You don't have to be if you don't want to.
Okay, cool. Bye.
What a fucking asshole. What a fucking asshole. Love, did I ever show you the Gaycation story?
Are you talking to me?
Yes.
No.
You've never seen the Gaycation story? Does it ring any bells whatsoever when I say that?
No.
No.
Maybe I tuned it out.
No, I wouldn't. Like, it's not my story by any means. It's someone else's story. See, meanwhile, his wife sent a message among the lines of "You're very shy, you wannabe." Oh my god. Okay, so apparently Tommy's friend got put on a cruise by his wife. But she had made a bunch of Grindr accounts and was catfishing other dudes with him because he was a really, really bad prankster, like the kind that almost got her injured multiple times.
Dang.
Yeah. Like apparently he once called the cops on her saying she had a gun.
Oh my god.
Yeah, which it's surprising he doesn't have a criminal record because of that. Yeah, so deserved. Is that true? I don't know if it's true or not, Maid. Maybe. I'm assuming it is. Tommy doesn't seem like a dude who's here to lie at me. And the story seems pretty specific. That's some psychopath shit. You know, my love? That's some psychopath shit. So, did your grandma answer the phone?
No.
No, I didn't think so. You came in here pretty quick. You were pretty fast.
I mean, my grandma's got a boyfriend now, so she doesn't need the rest of the family.
Yeah, right. That's basically it's that one guy that we heard about, right?
Yeah.
Of course. I feel like codependence kind of is a thing, you know? What do you think?
With the women in my family, yes.
That's what I thought. That's what I meant. I lost my train of thought in the middle of saying it, but yeah. You don't seem that way though.
I'm not.
No. My wife
I'm
is
also not like a lot of my family.
No, you're a very independent person and very level-headed compared to a lot of people that I know from your family. Actually, compared to basically everyone I've ever met in your family, you're very level-headed. So either way, while he was there, one by one started getting jealous and caught on the fact that he texted all of them. Oh my god. That's crazy.
But that's not real, right? That's the wife.
No, the wife had sent all these messages to all these men.
Oh.
Apparently, the wife set them both up with a cruise, right? And prior to the cruise, she had mentioned like got together with a bunch of men on Grindr as him, over text and whatnot, trying to get like a bunch of people into him, and then telling them stuff about him and stuff as him, that they would meet him on the cruise and all that shit. And then she bailed on the cruise at the last minute.
I feel like that's something that you do to someone that you really don't like.
Oh, I feel like that'd be the case in this instance. I feel like that is correct. I would imagine they are no longer together. And if they are, they're both crazy. I mean, after getting the cops called on you for a gun and going to jail for it for a night, like I don't think we would be together if either of us did that to either of us.
No.
Yeah, that's what I thought. And I feel like that'd be normal for any relationship. So they fought for him, and they realized why fighting over him not fight him. What?
They realized they should be fighting him, not fighting over him.
Oh, so they just beat him up. So he just got his ass kicked for playing stupid games and winning stupid prizes because he flirted with 5 guys at the same time. I mean, either way, I you know, that more like ass clacked. I mean, yeah, for sure. I don't know about that. I feel like he just got his ass kicked, if anything. Which, I mean, that makes sense. That sounds like a thing that a group of men would probably come up with. This guy was playing with our heart, kick his ass. So, love, how are you feeling?
Fine.
Fine. They're gonna form their own Sinister Six. Yeah, for sure. Speaking of Sinister Six, we're gonna see Spider-Man this week. Some point. Maybe Tuesday. Unless you get called in.
Maybe.
Yeah. Sometime this week. Trying to avoid the opening weekend. I know, Kraz, you saw it. It was good, right? I'm making sure to have no spoilers. The only spoiler that I heard was the one spoiler that I wanted to know before seeing it. Otherwise, I wouldn't want to see it. You know?
Okay.
There's like one thing that happened in the previous Spider-Man movie that I needed to know if it got resolved by the end of the movie. Otherwise, I have no interest in the movie because it was like a lot of world building that they got rid of. And as long as it's resolved, I'm happy with however the movie turns out. So yeah, it does get resolved. The thing that I wanted to be resolved. So it's fine. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't need to know.
I'm not gonna tell you that. I'm being vague on purpose. I don't want to tell you what it is. Because I know you like to be completely in the dark. I didn't want to be in the dark because it's the only thing about the movie that would make me not want to have any interest in it. You know what I mean? Usually movies don't have stuff that's like, this one thing will ruin the whole thing for me. But the previous movie did something that kind of ruined it for me a little bit. Even though I love the previous movie, it's just like, yeah, it's fine leaving that as leaving that as is. But if it never gets resolved, it becomes something that ruins the whole thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they went after him, and he got his ass kicked, and punched by people that are very muscular and strong. And he ran to his room while they banged on the door, and he tried to call his wife and couldn't reach her. So he called you crying. I mean, I'm sure he got the spiel from you, like, yeah, you kind of deserve this, you know. Just hearing about it, yeah, you probably deserve that. That sounds deserved.
Plot twist. This is all hearsay, and he's actually pranking you.
Maybe, but if the wife and him broke up afterwards, I would say probably not, right? I'd be surprised if they were still together after that. I'm surprised they were still together after the wife got the cops called on her. Like that would be like a no thank you in general for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Also, hello Xiaoyao and hello Dang. Welcome in, both of yous. So it wasn't really a gaycation. His wife set him up with a quote unquote gaycation, and instead he got his ass beat, which is very funny. No. I read a Reddit story that I had heard yesterday. I read this Reddit story on stream, and because I was surprised that everyone hadn't heard it before, but it's the gaycation Reddit story. I'll send you the Reddit story, and you can kind of casually read it, love. You'll read it and be like, what the fuck? Here you go, love. I'll send it to you. You're a fast reader.
Oh, I have to read it right now.
I would if you were. It has the like so many twists and turns. It's so funny. I read most of this on stream yesterday because it's so funny. I'd read through it, including the including the PS. Skip the relevant comments. Scroll down to the update November 28th after you read it all. It's kind of long, but it's worth it.
Okay.
It's so funny. So skip forward after the cruise. He was met by divorce papers, and she got the house, and he is now in therapy till this day. That's what I thought. You know, it deserved. Deserved. Yay! Not really a gaycation story, to be fair. Not in the vein of the story that I just sent my wife. But more like the kind of thing you'd see on Reddit as an am I the asshole subreddit. Am I the asshole for doing this? And the wife is sending it. And it's like, no, not in the asshole. Definitely not. Very deserved. Knowing the back story on everything. Yay! I don't know what that means, Tommy. I'm not sure that's not correct grammar. Sorry, wrong message. No worries. Oh, am I the asshole is what you're saying. Yeah. That subreddit. I wait my wife to read through this a bit. Took like 20 minutes to read through this on stream because I was out loud and kind of chatting with people at the same time. You don't want to see you when you're playing Battle Engineer. I don't know what that means. What do you mean by that, B4? Well, thanks for stopping by, B4. You have a good night, man. Why the asshole for dating his wife after the divorce and then broke up because she's now a lesbian? No, I mean, not really. Oh, I see what you mean. The TF2 reference. Nice. Nice. We were waiting my wife to finish the story a little bit. She's gonna be like, what the fuck did you just make me read? What's the best way for you, mean? Oh, you like playing Battle Engineer. Okay, that's fine. However you like playing the game, man. Whatever makes it fun for you. You know? That's fine. Sorry, I'm a little quiet for a moment. I'm waiting for my wife to... throwing stuff at me. Come on, man. That's rude. I can't believe you've done this. Yes, you did. Kind of. Thanks for coming, though, B4. You have a good night, man. I also forgot to mention that the men found out that she did this and actually forgave her, and now all of them are good friends. Hell yeah. Excellent. That's very funny. I mean, if they found out what he did to her, I'm sure they would have kicked his ass just for fun. Because he sounds like an asshole. Bravo. Encore.
Okay, so I read the thing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a neat story.
I heard it's a true story too.
I mean, you know, believe everything's real on the internet and believe nothing's real on the internet.
I would believe it less if it was recent, but this came out in like 2012.
So from 2012, I didn't even notice.
Yeah, it's old.
Uh,
It was reposted 2 years ago, obviously, but it's an old one. So it's very, very funny. Like if it was recent, like I could see with all the crazy shit you can find online that this could have been written by something like ChatGPT or some shit with a lot of editing and input. But like, no. This the too old. I feel like this probably happened. You know?
I mean, it doesn't really matter. The whole thing, like, I mean, it's just a bizarre story on Reddit, you know?
It's a good one, though. It's a really good one.
I mean, Reddit's a really good, like, window into the crazy, the crazy lives of regular people that you think everything's fine, and shit like this really does happen to people.
Yeah.
And people doing mental gymnastics to justify things.
It's like going to an aquarium.
Yeah. Like, I mean, how disillusioned.
It's so
bizarre.
It's so funny. Or like bird watching. Yeah, you're right. It's like bird watching. Kraz is right.
It's like bird watching.
It's like bird watching.
Yeah, no, you see what happens in Manchester stays in.
What happens on the gaycation stays in the gaycation. That's the beauty of it. It doesn't...
So silly. Like,
It doesn't
I can't
count.
imagine
Fucking-
saying that to somebody and not saying it in a way where it's like, I know this is going to end our relationship, you know,
Right.
but just finally getting something off their chest. But be so out there that, no, it's fine. It doesn't count.
That guy was so far in the closet that he couldn't see the exit door. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like that's, you know,
It's the
that's
beauty of
such
the
an
gaycation.
unhealthy coping mechanism.
No, it's the beauty of the gaycation, love. It's a normal thing men do these days, apparently.
They experience being gay
Yeah.
temporarily.
Yeah, it's like a cultural exchange with the gay community. So
He was
far
in Narnia.
in the closet, he was in Narnia. You're right. Ah, damn it! I should have thought of that shit. I have a clever enough brain to think of that kind of thing, but no, I didn't. It's yours, Kraz. Good job. Fuck me, I can't believe it. God, I'm brain dead today. I'm only aware of things going on and kind of decently cognizant because of that coffee I had earlier. Otherwise, I would not have done a second stream. I would have been too tired. I probably wouldn't even be able to play games with you today. What's that, love? You said something? I interrupted you, kind of. Yeah, you did. You definitely did. I interrupted you, kind of.
I didn't.
But your guy moved.
It's like, for some reason, the last couple of times I've been on, it really picks up my sniffles.
Oh. Stage fright. It makes you want to cry?
I never got allergies before
Maybe-
until we moved here.
Maybe you should bring in the air purifier up into your office for a bit.
No,
It has been downstairs for a few days.
Maybe we can do it tomorrow. It's fine.
All right. That doesn't matter. You know. Maybe you need to
but
dust.
yeah.
Maybe we need to dust your office or something. I don't know if I can.
I just did.
I mean, like you pick up every knick-knack and make sure everything is dusted. I don't know.
I did.
You did? Man, you're thorough.
Yeah, when after Mabel left, I did. I went up and down everything, every little knickknack.
Okay. I'm just stupid then. I didn't really do that with my office that much.
I fucking clean. That's why when you say you're gonna clean your office, I'm like, yeah, okay, you're gonna clean your office. Like that's not what I mean. I mean like big dust.
I vacuum.
Yeah, vacuum and you tidy up. You do the man's clean.
I just saw a short on this where it was like I just got married and I come from a family where we clean. I got married to a wife and she tidies up. Those are two different things. But very, very, very funny, very funny. It was a very funny comedian short. I think it might have been AI though. I couldn't tell. You can't tell these days. You know? It was the lighting that made it seem like it was AI.
Oh.
Yeah.
So like what? They're just artificially like creating comedians? Is that where we're at with AI now?
My guess would be someone did a voiceover and they used AI to create the comedian on stage saying it. You know what I mean? Which is still someone's original comedy, but they created a persona for this comedy. Is my guess is what
Gotcha.
happened. You know? It was a funny joke. I thought that was good. Am I boring you?
Me? I think you're boring the chat a little bit because it's empty.
Well, we got 6 people here lurking. We got Tommy, we got Dang, we got Xiao Yao, we got Kraz. He's busy. Yeah, don't.
Kraz is busy booking his gaycation.
You know, when you go on a gaycation, you have to give yourself up, mind, body, and soul, or be destroyed. So he's putting his mind, body, and soul into it right now. Into the planning stage, at least. I can't even deny that. It's such a good. I'm so glad I made you read that so you understand the context. I'm so glad. It's so stupid. I got that back at like the tail end of college, up until like the point that we moved to San Clemente. I used to watch a lot of those r/ videos where it's like that one dude that reads the r/ stuff. That's where I originally heard that story. I didn't read it. I heard it on r/ and I thought it was crazy. And yesterday someone brought up something.
And if you think that is crazy, I gotta start showing you more Reddit posts that I actually like, because there is some crazy.
Oh
shit.
no, I've heard a lot of the r/. There's a lot of crazy ones on there too. I not that I can remember off the top of my head. That one's the best one, in my opinion. Not like oh, complete insanity. Not just like the complete disillusionment of like one person. Like this person is not there. You know what I mean? You don't understand.
There's a lot of people like that, and it's scary.
Yep, those people can vote and drive, and are out there in our society having a drink in a bar right now, thinking about having going on a gaycation in Ibiza, and thinking that it's all right, and that it won't end their relationship with their wife.
Yeah, most sane people who do stuff like that are just gonna say they're going off on a business trip.
But those people are just sociopaths, and those people generally know what they're doing, and that this would end their relationship, which is why they say they're going on a business trip and not telling their wife they want to go on a vacation. You know what I mean?
I guess I don't get, on a different topic, like, if you're actually gay and that's what makes you happy, is like doing that, like going on vacations, like, and stuff like that, why are you married and not just mutually, you know, part ways?
It's a tough thing to think about as two straight people love. But I know that people who are gay, I know it's a stigma for people. A lot of parents in previous generations, a lot of religious people, a lot of just people in general see it as a bad thing.
Okay, I mean, yeah, like obviously there's a million factors that go into it. If you come from like a religious family and stuff,
or a bigoted family, or anything of that nature,
yeah,
it can be really frowned upon. So you end up getting it driven into you that it's not a good thing at all. Which is why a lot of the time, like if you look at like older families like that, right? Like men got married to women and never really came out as gay because it was just not a thing that you could be at the time. You know what I mean? That's why you hear stories of like grandfathers who eventually come out gay and say that they have a boyfriend or whatever because they could never do that in the previous climate and they finally did now in the recent time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
More and more.
All I can think of in this is like, I Love You, Philip Morris, the movie.
I don't think I've seen that. Who texted you? Was it your boyfriend? Does he want to go on
all my bitches.
Yeah, all your girlfriends who want to go on a gaycation?
No, it was my grandma texting me saying sorry I didn't answer.
Your grandma's texting you asking if you want to go on a gaycation. I got it.
Yeah, no, that movie, I Love You, Philip Morris, is based off that one guy that just perpetually committed fraud. And it's based off a true story, right? Because this guy, actually, I forget his name.
Was I Love You, Philip Morris, What was that played by Jim Carrey?
It was.
Okay, yeah, I've seen it then. Yeah, my bad.
Ewan McGregor.
Yeah, I've seen it then. Yeah.
Ewan McGregor played Philip Morris.
Then yeah, I've seen it. I knew it sounded familiar.
It's such a good movie if you can get past like the gay sex.
It's one of the few movies that that was more serious toned that Jim Carrey has done and done well.
No,
you know what I mean?
It was pure comedy drama. It was a pure comedy drama.
I mean, it was a comedy drama, but I mean, like, it had those drama moments that Jim Carrey just doesn't usually do.
Yeah,
and he did them really well. Of course, he's a good actor.
To clarify about the gay sex comment, it's like there are certain things where I do not want to see Jim Carrey in that light.
That's a good point.
And that's the reason why it's like Jim Carrey is so good in that movie, but there are scenes where it ruined my innocence a bit.
You don't usually want to see your favorite actors naked and fucking people, I guess, right?
Oh yeah, it's just like
it wouldn't have mattered.
World's Best Dad. It ruined Robin Williams for me.
Yeah, it wouldn't matter if it was yeah, you don't want to see the mask getting pegged, right? Exactly. Like it wouldn't matter if it was gay sex or regular sex. You usually just don't want to see actors fucking people.
Yeah, like it wouldn't have mattered what kind with Jim Carrey. Like that is not something I wanted.
Jim Carrey's a more family friendly actor, which is why going back on like the Robin Williams into his old comedy ends up feeling really wrong because he's more of a family friendly sounding person until you go back to his old comedy, which is all really raunchy. You know?
Yeah. It's a kind of movie where they could have done away with that and it would have been more on par with like The Birdcage, where both actors, Ewan McGregor and Jim Carrey, were like really good playing, you know, gay couple in that, you know, way. But not take it that far, you know. It would have had for me, it would have been better. But the story is, for those people who haven't seen I Love You, Philip Morris, I definitely recommend it.
It's a good movie. I haven't seen it in a long time. I think I've only watched it through one time, and every other time I've seen it, it's just like bits and pieces of it. You know?
Well, the reason why, like, the whole thing, why I even mentioned it, because it's not like gay people in general, or like the mention of like a closeted gay reminds me of this. It reminds me of I Love You, Philip Morris, because he had a life changing experience, like a near-death experience, and he was a super Christian, like, family man, and like had a very loving wife, loved his wife and 2 kids, and he had a near-death experience, and he was always going off and like having affairs with other guys.
Yeah.
And on his near-death experience, he came out. He was like, I'm done with this. Like, I'm going to live my life. It's gonna be mine. And so he came out as gay and like lived his best life.
Look, you can be attracted to the opposite sex, and specifically, and not attracted to, or you can be attracted to the same sex rather, and not attracted to the opposite sex, and still love your partner that is of the opposite sex. I didn't
say that you couldn't.
No, I know. I'm just
saying that that's what it reminds me.
Yeah, no, I'm saying that specifically because, you know, you can very much love a person you're with and not be physically attracted to them.
But you can also love 2 people at once too, like, and not be compatible for them. So like, you can get married to, like, if you're straight and man gets married to a woman, and you just feel like you love this person, but you can't be married to them anymore. It's not working out. Like, you can be friends and like really good friends and still marry someone else and have a nice relationship.
Yeah.
Like, it's possible, but most
usually
people aren't mature enough for that.
What about the transgender people? I mean, like, it's the same thing basically. People can do what they want to do, whatever they feel like, whatever they feel like they are, and however they feel like in their skin, whatever makes them happy. You know what I mean? you should be pursuing personal happiness and you know, in general. There's a time and a place for pursuing other people's happiness, but like you should also be pursuing your own. You know? Like, I'm very happy in my life. I've got a lovely wife, a lovely cat, another lovely cat, another lovely cat, and a fourth lovely cat.
I don't know, man. This cat that's on my desk right now is kind of annoying.
Okay, 3 lovely cats and 1 annoying cat.
Aladdin.
It's Aladdin? Aladdin's the one being annoying?
Yeah.
Oh.
He's sharp.
He is. Sharp, never flat. Boop, 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 boop.
What the fuck you freaking out on?
With chat being kind of dead, do you want to play a game of Spire Love?
I don't know.
It's up to you. If you don't want to, it's fine. We can just
You
chat.
find something else to talk about.
I'd love to find other stuff to talk about. Do you have any ideas? You're not dead, asshole. I didn't say you were dead. I was saying chat in general was kind of dead.
He is the chat.
You are kind of the chat right now, Kraz. And Milo.
He is the chat. She loved the chat.
People that are transgender a lot of the time do have specific you know, different terms they want to go by. Not always, sometimes.
Everyone does. It doesn't matter. Like, that's such a huge... That doesn't make any sense. Like, I want people to call me she because I'm a... Like, it doesn't matter if you're transgender or gender. Like, it's just a matter of the fact that some people have to... what's the word? Specify. Because it's unclear.
Mm-hmm. And then there's some people who don't care what they're called. As well. Some people go by all of it, and then they don't care which one you call them. You know? I met a few people like that. Shay is like that. You haven't met Shay Love. She's they're part of Bunny's group, technically. Yeah. I found that interesting too when I first heard about that. Not my generational thing. I mean, I guess it is kind of, but like it wasn't
generational.
Really, more of like, as in, it didn't really start as a thing, being like shown as how do I put that? It wasn't something I knew about when I was a kid, or even a teenager.
I'm pretty sure like one of your friends was like identified as like pansexual, even though she was only 16 or 17. Or they
you mean
were only 16 or 17.
You mean Genesis? She was or Geneva. Yeah.
Yes, it was Geneva.
Yeah. I didn't know at the time. She never told me. It wasn't clear, and I wasn't aware of these things at the time. It just had never come up in my particular friend group. I wasn't like super like active online. You know what I mean?
What does online have to do with it?
As in, I wasn't like exposed to any groups to where that was something I knew about. You know what I mean? Small world, you know? If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aladdin is demanding.
We'll give him the pets he wants.
But he's pointy.
I have never played Arma, no.
He's a vibrating cat.
They're always vibrating. Cats are made of vibranium.
Aladdin is like, he's our tuxedo cat that just, he's like a sack of rocks or potatoes. And he's just so heavy all the time. He's such a tense cat. and just loves being petted any time of day.
Yes, he does.
And he's one of those cats that will just nudge his face into yours. What are you doing?
Am I doing what?
What are you doing?
Want to open up a game at the same time?
What game?
Probably just Maple Story in the background. Something I can just like mindlessly do.
Really? Really?
Yeah. And it's my chatting game, love. It's my chatting game.
Who's scratching something they shouldn't be? Stop it.
It's hard to know because Aladdin's in your lap. He's usually the one that does that.
I know, right, Chris? What the fuck?
You're not gonna pay attention. I am paying attention to my
I just
wife.
feel like an ornament now.
I mean, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Well, I'm gonna go then.
No, don't. What the fuck? Come on now. I'll go back to the bar then. I didn't change nothing yet.
I hate that game.
You hate it so much that you'll leave if I have it in the background. Fuck you. Congratulations on getting a wife. Thank you. Appreciate it. Family fighting again. My wife doesn't like Maple Story, so she doesn't like me. You're silly, love. You're silly.
I can be entertaining.
Oh, yeah? Say something entertaining.
Something entertaining.
I will destroy you someday.
I learned it from you.
I know you did. I know you did. I brought that upon myself over time. It's my fault.
It's taking a lot of patience to not punch you every time you do it.
No. Destroyed, you said? Oh, yeah, destroyed, yeah. Or be destroyed. It's these moments of silence, love. It's these moments of silence.
What can we talk about?
That's the question.
Come on.
We lost another viewer, damn it.
It's because you said Maple Story.
No. No. Nuh-uh.
You threatened the Maple Story.
No, we're not talking politics.
Yeah, I'd prefer not to talk about Trump. Or politics in general.
Yeah. I can get me demonetized. Seen as not safe for dogs. Very simple topics.
You know, that reminds me. Just so everyone's aware. Also, I am not political, like, at all. What are you doing, Merp?
Drinking from the soda.
Am I political?
No.
The ice is annoying. Stop it.
See, you just said something political. You said ice is annoying.
I know, I was gonna address it. And I went like full, like, smooth brain. I was gonna say, I swear I'm not political, even though I'm talking
You knew I'd
about
say
ice.
that. It only took me a second. To register it in my brain that it happened, so I could say it.
No, I knew immediately when I said it, but I was actually so irritated.
You were like,
by
God
that
damn
sound that I just didn't say.
it.
Oh my god. I was gonna say something, but Milo said it. Do you have a dog? If you don't, what kind of dog do you think is the best? So if we did have a dog, we wouldn't have to say what kind was the best.
I guess.
We did have a dog. Her name was Mabel.
Her name is Mabel.
Unfortunately, yeah, her name is Mabel. We had to rehome her, for a myriad of reasons.
She's enjoying the new home,
She was a, German Shepherd / Australian Shepherd.
Yep.
And she's very, very cute. She was very cute. But a little demon. And we are the 4 cats, so it just didn't work out.
They didn't get
she ended up
along.
not getting along, yeah.
At least with one of them. Or 2 of them, really, I guess. 2 of them. She didn't get along with
all of like the way that she behaved with the cats, it just didn't work because anytime that she wasn't being watched, she could have hurt
easily.
the cat.
It probably would
Yeah.
have. Yeah. I would not be surprised. I'm very glad that nothing happened, but
I will tell you, if I could, I would probably have like a Saint Bernard or something.
I know you love those. If I could choose a dog that I want, I'd pick a Maine Coon.
That is such a good answer.
It's a cat that acts like a dog.
I would love a Norwegian forest cat. I would love a Maine Coon.
I'm not a dog person. Mabel was cute and a great dog. I don't like dogs.
Honestly, once we got the dog, it was the only time I had ever seen you lose your chill.
Yeah.
Cause it was just the dog was just crazy.
She was very. But what are you gonna do, right? What are you gonna do? I mean, ideally they could be, but our dog didn't get along with cats.
There's lots of dogs and cats that coexist together, but unfortunately ours didn't. There's just like a lot of factors that go into it.
Yep. Usually they have to be
It's
raised
one of the
together.
reasons. Yeah. And like we were kind of promised that the cat or the dog got along with cats, but
No. Incorrect, unfortunately. That's right, Milo. That's a song that's playing right now, by the way. Banger alert, yep.
You guys, you know what sucks?
What?
Raz, you know, this is very important for you to know. I have to still do our taxes.
Your taxes. Technically.
Our taxes. We're married.
I think, yeah, but my taxes are non-existent. It's basically just your taxes this year. This last year.
Yeah, but I still have to do them. And it sucks because, you know, with the new job and everything, I'm just like, I got plenty of time. And then here we are like 2 weeks from the extension deadline. And I'm like, oh my God.
Just gotta do it the next day off. It'll be fine. It won't take that long.
It will take a very long time.
Why do you think that?
Because of the specific thing that needs to be filed.
Oh. Oh, yeah, that. Right. You don't really know how to do that.
Shit. Yeah.
Why are you dead now, Kraz? What happened? How'd you
Because
die?
I'm talking about taxes.
Yeah. Kraz forgot that when my wife is on the stream that she sometimes brings up actual boring topics. Usually your topics are great, but the moment you brought up taxes, I'm like, he's going to complain about that. You know?
That's why I said he'd be specifically interested in it.
Oh, I see. You're being sarcastic. I understand now. You know, this is the perfect music for talking about taxes, too. This is the perfect music. Because it is super upbeat music, and then you're just talking about taxes. You can't hear the songs. You're listening to me. But
I don't get what the fuck we're supposed to talk about.
I mean, we pick a topic that's we can talk about. Or we play a game. You know?
Well, like, okay, so you've got, like, what is the biggest category for Twitch?
Just chatting.
What the fuck does everyone talk about?
It doesn't mean that you know. Let me open it real quick. Let me see. Twitch.
Like, it's a collective thing where each person is talking to their people, their peeps about something.
Actually, right now it's Streamer Games 2026, which is like a thing. Every year that there's like a bunch of like charity games. The one right after that is Just Chatting. Just Chatting is always really high. If I look at Just Chatting and I go to recommended high to low, we got Queso is number 1, which makes sense because he's one of the bigger streamers. Then we got XQC, of course.
I don't care about the top streamer. Like, what I'm saying is, like, what are they talking about? Like what keeps them talking for hours on end? Are they talking about a specific thing? Like, that usually, the person is known for talking about, or is it just like...
my wife doesn't know who Queso is. I think Queso's fine.
Oh, I literally thought it was QUESO, but no, that's fine.
No, Queso, KASEOH. He's a big streamer, and like his main fame comes from his chat making fun of him for being fat. Like that's where all his fame came from. And he's the funny fat guy. Yeah, all of his fame came from his his chat calling him fat, and him responding to it by saying something like mods ban that guy. It's always funny, essentially, I guess. So all of his shorts are like that. And he's like the big one on Just Chatting right now. He has 36,000 viewers right now.
Oh, so that's why Milo said big, huh?
Big, huh? Yeah. Exactly, right?
You know the guy that I really find freaking hilarious?
Ooh.
And apparently her mom does too, because I was talking with her and she brought him up.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know his name, but it's the Follow Me, I'm Delicious.
Yeah, I like him. I always say that I kind of look like that guy.
Oh yeah, she said that.
She said that he looks like my son. Yeah. he looks like Donnie. You know, yeah. Fucking no, yeah. I look like this guy. Absolutely. Fucking god damn it. I say the same thing. Burnt Peanut, what about him? Burnt Peanut's okay. He's a gamer though. He plays games, not just chatting streams. Just chatting streams. So I'll give you an idea of what the like the main streams are now right now. So Queso's thing is usually he's gonna be doing like reacting to content, and that's like the main thing, right? So like usually the big streamers are reacting to content. They're reacting streamers. The main big streamers right now in the just chatting category. No. The big streamers in the just chatting category are usually reaction streamers. They got big by watching YouTube clips and things of that nature and reacting to them and then talking with their chats, right? Then you have the big streamers. Queso also does like little games that don't specifically have like a Twitch category. So in this case, it'd be like IO games, right? or they'll react to news and drama, or they'll talk about or they'll do like little games like what's the game, Wordle. You know what I mean? But otherwise, the big streamers are like, cool. Here is girl streamer who is kind of wearing something skimpy. Here is someone doing a cooking video, but they're a big streamer, so they have a lot of views. A couple of VTubers that are relatively big talking with a couple other VTubers that are relatively big, which pumps up the numbers. Stuff like that. It's usually that kind of thing. Sometimes they do some karaoke streams. That's usually what the biggest ones on Just Chatting are doing, right?
We can do tier list.
We could do a tier list. That's also something that people do, for sure. People do. I said do. Sing. No.
Shut up.
People do tier lists. We haven't done a tier list in a while. I usually set these up beforehand. We could do a tier list without actually doing a tier list. Like we could talk about like where we would put it on a tier list. Because I don't have it set up. It takes a bit to set that up.
Okay.
I've changed my since the last time I did a tier list. It's been like probably 200 streams. I have changed my stream setup, so it's completely different now. So it would be difficult to actually do. Jojo, hello Rylan, welcome back. What's your favorite rock, love? Rock tier list. I like Amethyst. What about you? I put Amethyst in the S tier. If you find a little list of things you want to rank, you can send it to me, and we can go down the list and rank them together. Garnet's S tier? I never said Garnet wasn't S tier. I just hadn't gotten to that on the list yet. You actually have a small amethyst? You know, amethysts are actually, I think it's amethysts. Amethysts are actually what, if you want to buy a diamond, but you don't have a lot of money, and you want to get it for someone you want to marry for some reason. Burger, hello, Franek. You get a clear amethyst in sterling silver. That's what you're supposed to do, because they are one hardness less than diamond, which still makes them harder than everything but diamonds, and they're just as pretty, and they're also but they're really inexpensive, if that makes sense. Just a little fun fact for you. I had a fun fact I wanted to tell my wife earlier, and I can't remember what it was. I was tired. You looking for a tier list, love?
Yeah, I found candy. That could be.
I've done candy before, but it's been a long time. Let's do it. Send me a list.
No, if you.
No, it's been forever. I don't mind doing
I've
it again.
already done it.
I remember doing it once, and it's been a long time. I don't mind. We have new viewers now. I don't remember it.
I'm scared to do ice cream flavors.
Ice cream flavors would be really funny. I think that would be very funny because people would hate your opinion. And they would also hate my opinions, because I also have opinions on ice cream. I feel like it would be really funny. We should do ice cream flavors. Should we? If you can find a good list, we can go down. We can say why don't, instead of doing like S tier or A tier, whatever, we give it a rating out of 10. Easier to understand, without having to put it on a tier list. You know what I mean? Since there's no tier list, it's kind of easier to give it like a ranking of 1 to 10. You know? Especially this guy.
Just give me 1 sec.
Take your time for a moment. So yeah, Krez, as I told you before, that one guy who says "Follow me, I'm delicious." That guy, I forget his name off the top of my head right now. Even my mom says he looks like me. Even my mom says he looks like me. So there you go.
Oh, here, I found one.
Yay!
Because a lot of them that I saw were like, it only had like 10 different
Yeah.
choices.
Are you actually giving me a tier list?
I mean, I don't know what else to give you. Like you said, you want a list.
That's true. Didn't need to be a tier list. It could have just been a list of ice cream flavors, but this will work too. Let's see it. Yeah, it was tier list maker. That's okay. Ugh.
I mean, you can do a list of ice cream flavors, but Jesus fucking Christ, like
Just look up a list of Baskin Robbins ice cream flavors. We can use that as an example, because a lot of these are ones like I can see crab is a fucking option on here, and garlic, like obviously jalapeno. There's like hot dog ice cream. No, just do basket. Let's look at Baskin Robbins.
oh, come on.
This works. What, this would work. It just doesn't have it as a word list. Can we have a?
Oh my merp, like
Fuck
what the
you.
fuck? Why does it need to be a text list? Like, you want me to write it as we do it? Like, you're such a little bitch sometimes.
Wow. Wow. Okay. Baskin Robbins
I couldn't even really finish. I was saying is laughing too
ice cream flavors list.
hard. I hate you. Like, just use this. I'm gonna start the tier list if you don't. King, hurry up.
Okay, let me see what the thing you just sent me. So we're going down someone else's tier list where it shows S through F.
We are?
I mean that's the ice cream tier flavor tier list. They gave it to us in their tiers already made, unless they have it listed. I guess they do. I mean they do, but they have it still listed in.
I didn't even realize.
tier
What
list.
does it matter? Why does it just pick a random one and start with it? Like, you're so fucking crazy.
You're so fucking crazy. Fine. We're gonna start with at the top then. Fucking vanilla bean. What do you think, love?
It's as boring as me.
You think vanilla bean is a boring ice cream flavor?
Yes.
Wow. My wife doesn't like vanilla bean.
I like vanilla bean, but like if you're gonna compare it to a million other things, like I'm not necessarily going to choose that.
I mean, yeah, but I would still give it like a 9 out of 10.
We're going off of numbers, is that what we decided?
Yeah, because we're not actually putting it on a list, so we can't see it. So it's easier
Okay,
to kind of
9. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
I would say 9.
Okay.
Well,
Have-
yeah, it has vanilla Milo.
Right. Yeah, a 9 out of 10. Same with you, Kraz. Not 9 out of 10 for sure. I've never had macadamia nut ice cream. Have you ever had macadamia nut ice cream?
No, but I feel like it'd be really fucking good.
It would, but I can't.
Like
good.
very buttery and nutty and like
I
smooth.
can only imagine a macadamia nut cookie. I can't in good conscience give it an actual rating because I've never had it. Have you ever had lemon sorbet?
Lemon sorbet is really good.
Lemon sorbet is very good and really refreshing. I'd give it like a 7.5 out of 10. Absolutely.
Sorbet is really hard to like get anything lower than a 7.
Yeah, I don't think it's the best sorbet, but I think it's like solid. You know? I don't think I'd put it up in my favorites. Anything above an 8 is some of my favorites. It's not the thing I gravitate towards unless I'm like really in the mood for something really like refreshing. But I would put it like in the high 7s, 7.5, you know what I mean? Okay. What about you, love? Where would you put it on out of 10?
Well, Milo, do you not know what vanilla bean is?
I mean, it's just vanilla ice cream with the actual bean pod scraped into it, kind of, right?
Essentially, yeah.
Yeah. That's where the little flake bean. It's a pot of vanilla. The vanilla stock where the vanilla flavor comes from. They actually scrape the vanilla pod into the ice cream and turn it, which is where it gives it little flaky flakes in it. Yeah.
Yeah, so you've probably had it before. The macadamia nut one, probably not. Like, I don't think I've even seen that anywhere.
Here's one. I'm gonna skip the next two, but I'm gonna tell you what the next two are. And they put whoever made this list put these two in S tier. They put olive oil ice cream in S tier. No.
Hold on, I gotta Google this.
I know olive oil ice cream is a like popular thing right now.
Oh, it's a trend.
It's a trend. Like Dubai chocolate, it's a trend. And is it good? I don't know. I never had it. The next one they say truck soft serve. I don't know what they mean by truck. Can you Google that one, love? Truck soft serve?
It's probably like ice cream truck.
Yeah, but ice cream trucks don't usually have soft serve. Yeah, but like ice cream trucks don't usually have soft serve, Chris. It's usually they usually have the shitty like shitty all the shitty ice cream bars and shit that are usually like they fucking hit different when you're a kid. When you're an adult, you have me like, oh, I have never had an ice cream truck that had soft serve ever. They have never had a fucking knife unless you go to like a specialty truck. I've always had like the Mexican guys coming down the street with the really old ice cream truck selling stuff out of the.
It's European.
It's European. Okay, let's simplify this particular thing. We're gonna you love those guys? Yeah, they're great. Like every time they're great. But I mean, it's not. They don't have soft serve. God no, they don't. Hello, Zelda. So I'm gonna simplify this down into a new category. Vanilla soft serve. Where would we put this on the ice cream tier list?
It depends on where the soft serve's from. That's very important.
I feel like vanilla soft serve in general is really dependent on where you get it. If it's from McDonald's, it's like C tier. If it's
McDonald's isn't even soft serve.
They call it soft serve.
Like it's like dairy.
It's
like
just milk.
It's technically not soft serve.
McDonald's soft serve is basically just like frozen milk, and it's good, but like I'd give it like a 5 out of 10. I'm not gonna knock it.
McDonald's?
Yeah.
What the fuck? The only reason to go and get a McDonald's soft serve, quote unquote, is to eat the cone.
My wife does love the cone, to be fair. I disagree with that. I'm not a big cone guy. Burger King tastes like vanilla. For the fact that soft serve in general is very hit or miss depending on where you go, I would put it at like a 7 out of 10. Just in general.
I would never choose either one of those over Costco.
Again, Krez, I'm just not a cone guy. Cones are fun, but like I'm not sitting there eating a cone for like just casually. My wife could. The only
downside to McDonald's is half the time their cones are stale.
Yeah.
There is this one local, I can't say the name of it because it's only in our town. But they always have fresh cones. Like it's such a night and day difference. And they have true dipped cones, which is my favorite. My favorite soft serve is like a twist, like soft serve in dipped chocolate.
She had one today, actually. She had one today.
Yeah, a little baby one, and it was beautiful, and it was so fucking good.
I'm sad. It's already almost fall, which means they're not going to be open soon.
I know, but that's the thing.
They're only open. They're only open for summer and like spring. See, I would give soft serve in general a 7 out of 10, but I think it can go down to a 4 or up to a 9 depending on how depending on the place you get it from. But like just because it's so hit or miss depending on where you go, I'd put it right there at 7. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Yes, it does, of course.
Okay, pistachio ice cream. Where are we putting that? What do you think?
Oh, like 9.5.
You're a 9.5 tier person for that one, huh?
You know I am.
I know you love pistachio. Okay, Mater.
What?
What? Does Mater like pistachio ice cream? Specifically? I think pistachio ice cream's fine. Oh yeah, pistachio ice cream, and it's fucking. I forgot. It is my shit. I forgot about that. I haven't watched it in a few years. And it was just wasabi. Yeah, I think pistachio ice cream's fine. I for me personally, it's like a 7. Again, middle of good. It's just not something I gravitate towards. I understand why you'd put it at 9.5. It's just not my favorite.
No, because the Mexican ice cream place that makes their shit in house, and it's always too much ice cream, but it's my favorite thing is their pistachio ice cream and their coconut ice cream.
My favorite thing to get from there is their lime refresher thing.
Aqua Frescas.
Yeah, that. Very good, very good. I like that. I you know, I could take or leave ice cream and their ice cream in general. I think their ice cream's really good. It's just but yeah, no, their lime drink is very good. I know it's your favorite from there. Yeah, absolutely. I don't know what this one is. Do you know what that is, love? The stress No? Okay. Alright, we'll skip it. Strawberry.
Oh. It's a cheese produced. It's called Strata de Diatella.
Stracciatella? Stracciatella? I don't know.
Yeah, Stracciatella is a cheese produced from Italian buffalo milk.
Oh, so it's like a cheesecake flavor almost. I'm gonna skip it because we've never had it. How about strawberry? Where are we putting strawberry? Where's your opinion on strawberry, love?
Probably like 7.
Or 7? I'd put
it. Depends.
I'd also put it around a 7. I think it's good. It's not the thing I gravitate towards. If it's in Neapolitan, it's fantastic. If it's by itself, it's like a 7. It's good. I have to be in the mood for it. But if I'm in the mood for it, I'll absolutely get it, you know? Just, you give it a 5. The strawberry good. What about, I'm gonna skip Belgian chocolate. I'm
5? Just why?
It's the worst
You don't-
part of Neapolitan.
The
No.
strawberry? You don't like strawberry ice cream? I mean, I get not having it in your like top, but like you seem so confused by the notion of strawberry ice cream.
Right? I think it's great. You suck. Us, both of us, for saying strawberry's a 7, or Milo for saying it's a 5.
Oh.
Oh, Milo, got it.
Milo.
I think 7's fair. Mint chocolate chip.
Now, if you got to me like 15 years ago, I would have said mint chocolate chip was like a 10. But like, I ate it so much.
You got
Not
sick
that
of
I
it?
ate ice cream a lot, but it's like anytime I had ice cream, I had it because it was like, honestly, like the mint moose tracks was like my favorite.
Yeah.
But it's not good. to me anymore. Like I really don't like it that much. Like I like a bite of it and then I'm over it, you know?
You got burnt out on it. She got burnt out on it.
Yeah.
No, that makes perfect sense, Graz. Have you ate something so much that you're like, I don't really want that anymore? And it just, the love for it never came back? That's perfectly reasonable. That tells you that it's like a fucking 10 out of 10 because she ate it so much that she now hates it. You know what I mean?
That's why I said like 15 years ago, like I would have been like, yeah, 10 out of 10. But
yeah. I give it a 7.5. I think it's good. It's not my go-to.
I'd have to give it like a 4 now.
Because it kind of makes you feel sick now at this point because you ate it too much?
Yeah.
Yeah, she ate it too much. It's not that she hates it, it's that she ate it too much. I get it. I understand that.
Milo.
I want mint chocolate chip to have no chocolate chips. I just want it to be mint. Milo?
Yeah.
Fuck. Have you ever had mango ice cream?
I've never had mango ice cream, but I have like mango sherbet or sorbet.
Oh, let's say mango sorbet. What do we think?
Because mango, I mean, like I said, pretty much any sorbet is gonna be like at least a 7, if not higher.
I agree with that. I put it at the same tier as lemon.
Especially if it's like a sorbet and like a scoop of vanilla.
Mm-hmm. That makes it like a cream sickle type thing.
Yeah.
I'd give it a 7.5 as well. Same thing. Ugh. How about butter pecan?
So I've only had that a few times, but it's actually pretty freaking good.
It's a classic flavor for a reason.
But it's also very strong for me.
It is.
So I'd have to give it like a 5.
I'd give it a 6. It's one of those things you don't want very much of it, but it's very tasty when you have it. You know? One of those things where grandmas were right. A small scoop is perfect for this ice cream. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why they only had a little bit.
It's such a sweet, sickeningly sweet flavor that it's like you just want a couple little spoonfuls of it, and it's great. Cookies and cream. I know what you're gonna say for this one, love.
Why'd you skip the giandula?
Do you know what that is?
It's like hazelnuts and chocolate.
Oh.
It's basically like a Ferrero Rocher, like ice cream.
Oh, I have had that. They have that at the Mexican place. What would you give it then?
It's very strong. Like chocolate hazelnut ice cream, because hazelnuts are very strong. Like you can just have said Nutella, like ice cream.
It's called on this list. It's called Gianduja or something like Gianduja.
Hold on, Mert. Hold on 1 second. Don't answer.
I don't think so.
Okay. I was just looking to see because I didn't realize it was a chain, but yes, I didn't want to give away where we lived, obviously, but yes, Lamihook I don't know. I'm terrible at saying things quickly. But yes, that is the place that we're talking about, Krez.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. I thought that I didn't fucking know. Because
they have the best ice cream, like hands down.
They hooked you the fuck up. Hell yeah.
They give you so much, and it's so cheap.
Yep.
Like, it's like $4 for a single scoop, but that scoop is like a quarter of a pint. Like, it's like a half a pint or something. It's so ridiculous.
It's too much ice cream, actually.
It is. That's why I hate going there, because I have to get the pistachio and coconut. and then so I have to get 2 scoops, and it's like I either feel like shit because I ate it all, or I waste some of it because it's never good later, right? Like it's gonna melt by the time you get home. It's not gonna be good, but yeah, that's what we were talking about.
So what would you rate Gianduja?
Like chocolate hazelnut?
Yeah.
Probably like, because I think it's too strong, probably like a 3.
Really? I'd give it like a 6 or a 7. I'm fine with it. I think it's good.
You know, I used to think I really liked hazelnut, but as the years went on, I realized I don't. It's such a prominent flavor.
I like it. Kraz, you walked into the trap. You walked into the trap. I can't believe you.
You failed the test, man.
You
We
failed
gotta
the-
ban them now.
Yeah, you failed the test. Now you have to ban yourself. Cookies and cream.
Oh yeah, cookies and cream. So to be fair, I think cookies and cream can get a 4.
Again, 6 or 7 for me. It's not my favorite, but it's fine. It needs to have real cookie pieces in it, or cookie dough pieces in it, whatever. However you want to go about it, whichever it is. Huh? Huh? My wife's not a cookies and cream fan. She'd rather just have the cream part. Raspberry sorbet.
So I know, Chris. So I would put like lemon at the bottom, and then I feel like mango would be next, and then raspberry.
All in the same tier?
If like S tier, yeah. Like I'm gonna put them on an 8, but like in that order.
I'm putting all of these ones in 7.5 for me because they're not my go-to, and that's not my favorite. And I'd put raspberry above mango but below lemon. And for me, I feel like raspberry is similar to butter pecan in like the grandmas were right. You need a really small scoop because it's a very strong flavor. You know? What is Hokey Pokey ice cream?
It is vanilla ice cream made with honeycomb toffee.
Never had it. Have you ever had it?
No.
Well, skipped. Chocolate banana is the next one. And you know me, I just had that today, and I'm putting that at a 9.
Yeah, I'd have to put it at a 9 too.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites. I had a chocolate banana shake today. Very, very, very good. Very, very, very good. It's one of my favorite. If I'm getting a shake, chocolate banana is the way to go, man. If the place has banana, like real banana as an option, chocolate banana, easy choice every time. If you want to throw peanut butter in it, feel free, but I think just leave peanut butter out. It's really good with just chocolate banana. Coffee ice cream. I know where you're going to put this one.
It has to be good. It has to be a good brand.
True. But where would you put it in your heart of hearts?
But I would rather just have an affogato.
Yeah,
or
like
whatnot.
pour good espresso over vanilla, right?
Yeah, but I'd probably put it at a 6.
I'm probably there with you. How about I'm gonna skip dark chocolate and hazelnut. I think that's hyper specific, and honey lavender, because those are not ones I usually have very often. I don't really want to rank those specifically. And we already did a hazelnut ice cream of some kind. How about like a peach cobbler sorbet type deal, or like a peach cobbler or whatever.
Such a specific flavor. It kind of reminds me of like birthday cake, which I do not like.
Rethink it. Peaches and cream.
As an ice cream,
Mhm.
I've never had it, but I don't think I would like it.
I've had it before.
As much as I love peaches.
My dad made it once because he had peaches in the backyard. It's just vanilla ice cream with a little bit of peach syrup that you make from real peaches and then peaches mixed in. 'Cause my dad used to have an ice cream maker, and he made it a couple times.
Oh, you mean like actually made the ice cream?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna say that's just peach cobbler without the bread. Like, I mean, that's basically what that is.
Mhm. And I did not like it, but that's only because I was like over
You don't
peaches
like
at that
peaches.
point. Well, I liked peaches, but my dad had that peach tree in the backyard, and I ate them all the time as a kid, and he made peach cobbler all the time. I don't like hot fruit because of this fucking situation. Like, it caused me to not like hot fruit. And it was good. I'd get objectively, I'd give it like a 7, but like for me, it's like a 2. I don't want it. You know. Okay, the classic of classics, chocolate.
Probably like a 6.
It's a 9 for me. It's a 9 for me. I love chocolate. Chocolate. Anyway. Rocky Road.
Probably like a 4 or a 3.
I'd give it a 5. I don't like the texture of the nuts in it.
You don't like the texture of the nuts. I don't like the texture of the marshmallows in Rocky Road.
I don't mind the texture of the marshmallow.
Sometimes there is just like ice cream flavor is just too freaking complicated.
I can see that. W chocolate. I agree. Have you ever had black butter or brown black butter? Have you ever had brown butter ice cream?
No, but I imagine it not tasting very good or tasting similar to butter pecan.
Probably. I'm not gonna rate it. Blackberry sorbet.
That one would be under mango. So lemon, mango, lemon, blackberry, mango, peach, and then raspberry.
I'd put blackberry down in the 5s. I'm not a big fan of blackberries. What about butterscotch?
I've never had butterscotch ice cream.
No? I'd give it like an 8. It's good. It's pretty good, actually. It's not my go-to.
I mean, I imagine it would taste like butterscotch.
Mm-hmm.
Creamy butterscotch. So I'd probably give it like a 4 as well.
Yeah. How about a green tea ice cream?
I've never had that, but I bet it's really good.
I've had it. I've had sweet, green tea ice cream sweetened with honey. It's very good. It's very good, as long as it's not too sweet. I don't know what to rate it. It's been too long. Coconut. I know you're gonna rate this high.
If it's from the Mexican ice cream place, it's gonna be a freaking 10.
Okay, got it. I think it's fine. Depends on if it's smooth or chunky. If it's smooth, I give it like a 6. If it's chunky, I give it like a 6.5. Because the pieces of coconut make it taste less like suntan lotion. Have you had matcha ice cream?
I do not like matcha.
Me either.
So
Apparently,
I wouldn't imagine I do like the ice cream.
Apparently, either like matcha or you hate it.
Yeah, I'm one of those people that hate it. Like, I so desperately wanted to like it because it's so popular. Just like I so desperately wanted to like sushi.
Which is very strange.
I can't.
It's very strange because you love bitter stuff. And matcha is very
It has, like, it's too earthy for me. And I like earthy things. It's just way too earthy for me.
Have you ever had Earl Grey tea ice cream?
No.
No?
But I have heard of it.
I've heard of it as well. What about rum raisin?
I've never had opportunities to try things like this.
I get you. What about rum raisin?
Rum raisin's like one of the best ice creams out there.
Okay. What'd you give it out of 10?
But it's not as good as coconut and pistachio, so I'm gonna give it an 8.
Okay, 2.
You say 2?
Yep.
What?
How about cherry sorbet?
No, we cannot just gloss over this.
I don't like the taste of rum, and I don't like raisins.
I'm done with talking about sorbets. We're blanket rating those.
Okay. I don't like raisins, and I don't like the taste of rum. So that'll dictate why I give it a 2.
You've never had it before.
I've had a taste of it before, and I like neither of those flavors, and they come together into a flavor that's worse than both of those flavors. So no, no, that's a 2.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. Okay. Not red bean, purple yam. No. Corn. No. Cookie dough.
Like a 2. I guess that's the 2 for me.
Yeah, that's the 5 for me. It's just not my favorite. Salted caramel.
Like
Guys, fuck you. Yeah.
a 5.
Also a 5. Tiramisu.
I don't know. Like, if I ever had tiramisu ice cream, I'd probably just want tiramisu.
Right.
And it would just make me, you know what it'd make me want?
Yeah.
Is the best ice cream in the entire fucking world, at least store brand, that you can buy. That doesn't fucking exist anymore because they discontinued it like fucking like 10 years ago. And it's a fucking Eddie's French silk.
That's funny.
I'm so triggered right now. You reminded me of trauma in my life.
Bubblegum ice cream.
Okay, that's the -3 for me.
Yeah, that's a 2 as well. I agree. That's a low 2. It's sickeningly sweet. I couldn't. I don't want to taste that flavor and then
Chris,
swallow
do not
it.
tell me you eat bubblegum ice cream.
You never had bubblegum ice cream from Mexican place? No, I haven't. But I really don't like tasting that flavor and then having to swallow it. Like that is not a flavor my brain goes, let's swallow this flavor.
Well, because Kraz said it, next time I go to the Mexican ice cream place, I'm gonna have to try it.
If they have it.
Because maybe I've seen them have it. They do for sure have it.
That's a lot of ice cream to throw away if it's bad though.
No, you can just try it.
Oh yeah, you can
Like,
ask for it.
yeah,
You're right. They do have samples, don't they? We can always ask for a sample. Good point. I'll try it too. And if you're right, Kraz, you're right. But if you're wrong, I'll tell you. I'll tell you that you're wrong.
Yeah, we'll tell you how we feel about it because I know they make their stuff, and so it could be very different than just eating it like as a kid from a freaking store-bought carton. It could be a very huge difference. So I'm willing to give it a chance. I am curious what it'll taste like.
Right. Chocolate peanut butter.
Ooh, like a 10.
Oh, really? That's your 10, huh?
You know it is.
I'd give it like a high 8. It's good. It's great. Not my go-to, but it's great. Yeah. Churro ice cream. What about that?
Cinnamon?
Yes,
Ice cream?
cinnamon ice cream, we'll say.
No, maybe like a 5. I think I've actually had that before.
If it has churro pieces in it, I give it like a 7. If it doesn't, it's like a 5. Or if it's like cinnamon ice cream over churros, that's like an 8. But like that's like rating a banana split on ice cream flavors. You know what I mean? Blue Moon ice cream. We've actually tried this now.
Has anyone here had Blue Moon?
We have. Anyone else?
Because I had never heard of it until I moved to the Midwest, and apparently it's a Midwest thing.
Mm-hmm. Fun fact: this tier list we're reading off to get the ideas for the ice cream flavors. They put chocolate peanut butter in C tier.
Yeah, it's not to say you can't get it anywhere else, but I will say I had never heard of it until when we were in Southern California. And I've been all around. But then again, you know, obviously if you're not looking for something, but it's like I would describe it as basically almond ice cream. But
Yeah,
I didn't really like it when I first had it
It tastes like almonds and like
so
fruit
curious.
in it, like almost like it tastes like almonds and
Like
like
a fruity almond. Yeah, like it's weird.
like
I don't
almond
know.
and raspberries almost weirdly.
I didn't like it, and we bought a fucking carton of it, right? Like we were just like, we'll take the loss if we don't like it. Like I gotta try this. And it sat in the freezer for so fucking long after we first had it because we were both like, it's okay. Like, I really want it. And then I got so sick. I got like a terrible flu for like 3 days. And that's all I wanted to eat was Blue Moon ice cream because it just hit so good. Like I think we got the Hudsonville kind because it was like a good brand, you know.
It was Blue Bunny, love. It was Blue Bunny.
It was not Blue Bunny, dear.
It was the same brand as the ice cream that we got. It wasn't Blue Bunny then. It was Bluebell.
It was not. I'm telling you 100%. I know exactly which one it was. It was the Hudsonville.
Oh, maybe it was the
because
Hudsonville.
I got the Mackinac Island fudge as normal ice cream that we were getting, and then got Blue Moon because I really wanted to try it. And they had a sale.
It might have been
Buy 2
right.
for $6. And I know you try to forget that I remember these things.
You have a brain. I forget sometimes.
It was so off the wall for us to do it. And it sat in our freezer for like 6 months. We basically moved with it.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I got sick at this house, it's all I would eat for like 3 days. And I finished the whole carton.
I'm glad you ate something.
So anyway, it's really fucking good now, I think. Like, it's really good. So I would like rate it as like a 7.
I'll give it like a 4. The last one on the list here is Dubai chocolate, which I haven't had Dubai chocolate ice cream.
I'm assuming it's pistachio and chocolate, right?
Well, it's like a pistachio cream and chocolate. So I would imagine it would be like a vanilla ice cream with like chocolate pieces and like a pistachio cream mixed in. Kind of like a Moose Tracks, but with the pistachio cream instead of peanut butter. Is my guess.
I mean, it'd probably be really... I've never had Dubai chocolate before, so I don't... So I can imagine it'd be really good.
It's usually a candy bar that's overpriced and overhyped, and I've never had it, and I don't care to have it. Because I know what I know what pistachios taste like, and I can imagine what it would taste like as a cream. And they're selling it for an upcharge of like 700%, so I'm not going to try it. But I mean, you know what I mean? We haven't had that. Be real, we haven't had that. That's the end of the tier list. That wasn't a super long tier list, now was it? But it's fine. That was good. What time do you have to be at work tomorrow, by the way?
9.
Got it. Okay, we're good. Overpriced. I agree. Definitely overpriced. Should we rate sodas?
Could.
We could. This fucking sucks. Why? There we go. Okay. What about fruits? Oh, we can do fruits. Sure, we can do fruit. Okay, got it, love. First one we're gonna do is green apple. Where do you put green apple on this? Out of 10.
7.
7 out of 10. I think it's like a 5. I think green apple is a good cooking apple, but it's not the one I'd want to eat. You know what I mean?
I like tart things.
I know you do. Okay. Red apple now.
Okay, you gotta narrow it down.
Let's just say our favorite kind of apple, which is a red kind of apple. Let's say cosmic crisp or whatever.
If it's a cosmic crisp, it's like a 9.
I agree with that. Yeah, my wife and I are in the same boat with that one. Our favorite kind of apple. I think regular like red delicious apples are like a 2. They're just really chalky. It really depends on the kind. There's so many red types of apples. Green apple is its own specific kind. That's a Granny Smith apple. But like for red apples, there's so many kinds of them. Our favorite kind of apple is a red apple. Cosmic Crisp is our favorite. You can get them at Costco. And they're fantastic. And I'd say those are like a 9, you know?
But like, I hate like Fuji or Gala apples. There's not a lot of like apples that I'd put in under 5, but those two I would. Like, I don't like any real yellow apples that are mainly yellow.
Right. Apricots.
Probably 4.
I'd agree with that. They're not my favorite. They have avocado on here. I'm not going to consider that a fruit in this case. We're talking about sweet fruits. Banana.
Omitting my condition with them, I would say a 9.
I'd agree with that. I put it up there with the apple that we like. You love a casual banana? I know you do. A 9, I agree.
Bananas are like just so good for you too.
They are.
I mean, a lot of fruits are, but like bananas are just like
they're high.
really good
They're
for
high
you.
in all the stuff that's good for you. Blackberries. Those are also very good for you, by the way. Blackberries are super good for you.
In terms of berries, I'd have to say a 7.
I'm not a big fan of many berries, as you know. I'd put them down there like I don't like stuff to be too sour when it's a fruit per se. So I prefer things to be like mild or if not sweet, which is the same reason why I don't like green apples that much. I'd put blackberries and most of the berries probably like a 5 or a 4. Not that I dislike them, it's just not what I would prefer to be eating in terms of fruit. Have you ever had black currants?
Milo, you said that with bananas? You feel weird when you eat too much?
Hey, you might be allergic to bananas, bud. Very, very common allergy.
It wouldn't be allergic. It would be an intolerance.
Yeah. Could be that too.
Yeah, because that's what I have.
If you have like an allergic reaction to latex, you're probably allergic to bananas.
And you might have a mild allergy or an intolerance to like avocado. There's a couple other things that share like the same like kind of protein.
Mm-hmm.
I think watermelon also does too.
Watermelon. Latex.
Yeah, latex has like a protein in it. That's the same as those.
Yep. See, Zelda. If you're allergic to latex,
There's a
there's
lot
a bunch
of
fruit.
fruits that have it. Yeah.
Mhm. I don't eat latex. I'm not saying about eating it. Like if you were to put on a latex glove for an hour, you'd start having really itchy skin.
No,
possibly
I'm
hives.
like saying that like if I put the glove on within 10 seconds, I'm going to be like in pain.
But like you have a very strong aversion to it specifically. Some people have it less.
Zelda, the allergy might not affect everything. It also depends on like it just really depends. Because some people can have, like, my brother has like a very a bad allergic reaction to bananas, but he's not allergic to latex. It's not always the thing. But it's common for people with one allergy to one to have an intolerance to the others, or like an oral intolerance to them. Because that's kind of my thing. Like, I can eat bananas, but because I'm not allergic to them, I have a bad oral intolerance to them. Like, my mouth will be very itchy. You get gastrointestinal distress because the intolerance. Your throat will like swell, but it's not an allergy. You're not gonna die from it. It's just very uncomfortable, right?
Yeah.
And for some people, you might need to eat a whole banana. Some people, like me, I eat one bite and I feel like that. But that's why you're saying, like, if you eat too much, you might start to feel like that. So the more you know, right? I can only say that because I'm in that position of knowing that. But that's definitely, it's more common than you think.
True.
Yeah.
What about black currants, love?
I love blackcurrant. Like, it's one of my favorite things.
Really?
Yeah, it's my favorite jam. Other than lingonberry.
And you'd give it...
Blackcurrants are very tart. I would give it an 8.
Skip for me, I've never had it. Blueberries.
You know what? I'd have to say a 4.
I'm with you there. I should drop some Hello Riz on my wife right now. Love you, Pookie Bear. Love you, Pookie Bear. You're so cute. It means I gotta be sexy to you. Love you, Pookie Bear. You're so cute. Is this working for you?
Ew.
Was that good for you, Zelda?
Was it as good for you as it was for me, Zelda?
That doesn't know what gooning is, doesn't know what Riz is. You loved it? Great. Fantastic. What about, I know where this is gonna rate for you, love. Tuna in Spanish? I know where this is gonna rate for you, love. What about cantaloupe?
1.
Yeah.
If not 0.
My wife is not a fan of cantaloupe. I'd put it like a 7. Banger song alert. I know, right?
I would rate cantaloupe as a 1 just so I could reserve the 0 rating for honeydew.
It's a good 8 for you. I think it's like a 6 or 7 for me because like I grew up with it and it's what my grandparents ate it for breakfast. I think it's good. It's fine. Coconut.
Just raw coconut is not gonna get me anywhere. I mean, I love like coconut flavor, but just like shaved coconut.
Yep.
Just gnawing on it, like that's not something I've ever done.
Right. I give it suntan lotion out of 10. Cherries.
That's really funny, Milo. Cherries are good, but they're just so much work to eat. Kind of like chicken wing. Like, it's not worth it.
You think so? Also, that's really funny, Zelda. Thanks for coming in and watching. I appreciate it. You know, you can eat the pits of cherries.
That doesn't mean I want to.
A lot of people like planting cherry trees by eating the cherries
In
with
their
the pits.
stomachs?
No, the way that you do it is you eat nothing but cherries during the day, including their pits, and then later that night you're gonna go out and fertilize spots with the squirty poops you get because of it, because cherry trees grow better from their pits after they've gone through a GI tract.
Sometimes the shit you say, I just don't believe that it's you talking.
That is 100% true too.
I don't care. Like, you need to not say these things.
What do you mean? It's perfectly, yeah, fertilized spots. Yeah, if you want a cherry tree to grow in the backyard, yeah, you go out in the middle of the night after you've eaten nothing but cherries during the day and just dig a bunch of holes and take a bunch of shits in holes and bing bang boom.
I'm sorry. Okay, so the more important thing I have to ask here is how the fuck did you come across this knowledge?
I've known this for years.
Okay, years ago, what the fuck were you doing? That you were like, the internet is so like, what the fuck were you googling?
Well, you don't.
when
I
you
wasn't
came
googling
across
shit.
this information?
I watch a lot of YouTube.
You watch way too much TV. If this random spout of knowledge, it was so interesting that you actually watched it, listened to it, and retained it, but I can't get you to remember to fucking take out the trash.
I remember to take out the trash. What are you talking about? Come on now.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. Every single week. I haven't forgotten to take out the trash in years. Years.
From the house, but you
Oh, that
be
too.
a smart ass.
Doesn't matter. Same thing. Lord of
They're
Pitting.
full right now.
Yeah, I didn't take them out today. It's not that I forgot. I know they're full.
I hate you. Anyway, yeah. So like, this is just crazy information that I did not need to know. I don't want to plant a bunch of cherry trees.
I mean,
so
like,
I'm gonna rate them like a 3.
it makes perfect sense too. You know, cherry pits, just like a lot of fruits that have seeds in them, are. I see you, Kraz. Don't worry, I see you. Let's not act like the other chuds in the chat sometimes. We got
What?
Pit Lord is Kraz.
Oh.
It makes sense too. Like there are a lot of fruits that exist where their seeds are meant to be eaten by birds, and then when the birds shit, they spread the seeds like to different areas.
Yes,
of the plants.
I
Same thing.
understand that.
Cherries
But
are
you
exactly
summoned
the same
Pit
thing.
Lord, because you said pit.
I did. But cherry pits are exactly the same thing. Same kind of thing.
As
Birds
Kraz?
will eat it. No, but like the cherry pits will be eaten by birds and then shit out elsewhere and they get planted. But they also, because of that particular trait, if you eat the cherry pit and then you poop it out somewhere, it'll plant better because it's been like over centuries of evolution. They just plant better once they've been passed through a poop tract.
Well, I swear to Christ, if I see you out there
Shitting in a
when
hole.
you can't sleep, shitting in the front yard, I will be so upset.
It wouldn't be the front
I'm
yard,
gonna
it'd be
lock all the
backyard.
doors.
It'd be backyard, of course. Backyard, love. Backyard. How do you like cranberries?
I like the juice, but I ain't gonna just eat a cranberry.
Right.
They're way like, I like tart, but that's damn.
It's like just eating a lemon. Zombie. Okay. Dates.
Dates are good for sweetening.
But you wouldn't just eat a date?
I've never had one like plain, so I wouldn't say that I wouldn't ever or like try one.
Dates supposedly go really well with certain cheeses. You eat cranberries by the can of jellied cranberry sauce. That makes sense. How about dragon fruit? Have you ever
That's like, I mean, I can't imagine anyone eating cranberries elsewise.
right? Other than cranberry juice.
There was one year where I made cranberry sauce by hand for my family and friends. Because they were all coming over that year. It was when we were a birdie.
Mhm.
And I remember it not being very good because I don't like cranberries, like canned cranberry stuff. So I was like, I'll make it by hand for everyone, and it was not that good.
My
it
mom
just I don't
complained.
see the appeal.
I
She
prefer
complained
ship from
because she
can.
likes the Trader Joe's kind, and
Yeah.
to be fair, the Trader Joe's kind is actually pretty freaking good.
It is. I'm not a big fan of cranberries in general. Myself. Okay. Have you ever had dragon fruit? I think your mic cut out.
Hello?
Hello. I hear you now.
Oh, my mic got flipped up. I didn't even realize because of Aladdin. He's being crazy.
But dragon fruit. Do you like dragon fruit?
I've never had dragon fruit by itself. No, just
I've
like
had-
eat one.
I've had a piece of dragon fruit before. It's fine. I wouldn't go out of my way to get it. What about figs? Hello, Kraz.
You know, it's been a long time since I've had like just a regular fig.
Yep. They're pretty good. I'd give them like a 7. Have you ever had a gooseberry before?
No, they had one. They had them at Trader Joe's just like this last week when we went, and I even told you about it.
Yeah.
And I was so curious about it because I'd never seen it. But I've heard of them,
Yeah, same.
but I just like I know they're just gonna sit in the fridge and they're gonna rot. Like
They're
it says
seasonal.
it's used for like, jam
Mhm.
and jellies.
They're seasonal too. They only grow a certain time of year, I believe.
They're very tart apparently as well.
Yeah. Grapefruit. Speaking of tart.
I love grapefruit with a little bit of sugar sprinkled on top.
Oh yeah. I also love grapefruit juice. I'd give it like a 7. I like grapefruit.
Well, I'd probably give grapefruits a 6.
Okay. Red grapes.
You kind of turned me on to red grapes, so I would give those a 7.
See, guys, I turn my wife on sometimes. You can't say I don't. For me, red grapes are like a 10.
Yeah, those are like your favorite.
They're my favorite. Other than like pears. And now my wife's favorite of the grapes, green grapes. Or technically we would call white grapes. Green grapes.
I mean, they'd probably still just be like a 7 for me, just because it's, I don't know, I like red grapes more, a little bit more now.
That's really funny. I'd put the green grapes down at a 6. Tart, not my favorite.
Coffee or violoncello?
I don't know what that is.
Like
Oh,
a
that is one.
violin? Or a cello?
A violin and a cello are 2 different things. Well, kiwis, love kiwis.
Okay, kiwis kind of mess me up too.
Oh,
So it's been a very long time since I've had one. Like, I don't think I've had one since I've known.
I like kiwis. Apparently you can eat the skin.
I don't know how good that would be, but, you know.
Really terrible texture, I'm sure. I'd give it like an 8 without the skin. How about lychees?
I have not
Lychees.
had that.
No, okay, I'll skip it then. Mango.
I do really like mango, probably like an 8.
I'd give it like a 7. I like mango too. It's just not my go-to. You have to be really ripe. Hot take: eat it with the skin until you have until you have an allergic reaction. Got it. 10. For me, it's like a 7. It's not my favorite, and they have to be really ripe. Otherwise, they're like the worst thing ever. But mangoes when they're really ripe, like they're really good. You know. They're not my go-to though. Mostly because every time I go for a mango, they're terrible because they're not ripe. Or they're
Yeah,
from,
I think
like,
that's my issue too, Kraz, is that like need someone to pick out a good ripe mango for me. Or go somewhere that actually gives good mango for me to probably make it a 10.
Mm-hmm.
But like even without it being that, like it's a solid 8 because like I know it's really good.
A good mango is always a 10, but most of the time you get bad mangoes and it becomes like a 7 or a 6 or even a 5, which is why I'm giving it a 7. Nectarines.
Ooh, a 9.
Like a 6. Oranges.
6.
Like an 8. I don't usually go for oranges. I prefer orange juice, but I'd still give them a very, very high. Papaya.
I have not had that.
They're okay. Like a 5. Passion fruit.
Mandarins are very different than oranges. If you said mandarins, I would have said a 10.
Of course. And papayas, you know, yeah, 9 if they're really juicy, papaya or orange. Papaya reminds me of the famous Mexican painter or Spanish painter. What's her name? I think Mexican. Orange has got it. Papayas remind me of her. Fuck. God.
But you know what the best citrus is tangerines.
Papyrus, you're the best painter. It's not... Papaya reminds me of what's her face, the famous painter. You know who I'm talking about, love. You know who I'm talking about. She had the unibrow. Frida Kahlo. Thank you. Thank you, Kraz. Frida Kahlo. You're right. She has a famous painting of a papaya. Peaches, love. Peaches.
Those ones would be an 8.
Like a 2.
What?
You know why they're a 2 for me. Pears.
Pears is like a 10 for you.
That's right. How'd you know? I have only a couple fruits where I would put like a 10, and that'd be pears. Is one of them. But what about for you, love?
Pears? A nice juicy pear is probably an 8.
All right. What about a persimmon?
I've never had one.
No, they're fine. 6. Pineapple.
I love pineapple, but I can only eat so much of it. Probably like a 7.
That's a 10 for me, love. That's a 10. Plums.
Probably an 8.
They're a 9 for me. Pomegranate.
I've never actually like had pomegranate by itself.
You usually suck and chew on
I've
the
had
seeds.
the juice.
They're too much work. I like them a lot. I'd give them like a 7. Too much work. Have you ever had a pomelo?
I don't think so.
Me either. How about I know you've had these raspberries.
Raspberries are up there for the berries. Probably like a 7 or an 8.
Like a 4 for me. Not a big fan of raspberries.
But Zen, we were talking about cherries, and we don't want to circle back to that topic.
Yeah, fart some cherries into a hole.
That was actually one of the more off the wall fruits we were talking about, but it's funny because he was just saying about pomegranates. Is that I feel like cherries are too much work.
Pomegranate is just like cherry, but like if it was the size of like a grapefruit, and then you filled it with seeds.
It's just like it's just too much work to do, and like they're so messy. You can't wear anything you like when you're eating them. You know.
Again, just eat it with the seeds, and then go shit the seeds in the hole.
I'm not gonna eat it with the goddamn seed.
go plant your own cherry bush in the back, cherry tree in the backyard. It's what our forefathers would have wanted.
I don't think that's what Wash did.
I'm sure that's how they planted cherry trees back
when
in the
it's
day.
mentioned about the cherry trees.
I'm sure that's how humankind planted cherry trees for centuries. They'd eat the whole cherry, including the pit. They'd let the pit pass through the GI tract, and then they'd go shit it in a hole, like our forefathers would have wanted. This is what the conversation was like earlier.
Who was the one, I forgot his name earlier, that said that they were allergic to everything, like all the fruits?
Was it Derpy? It was Zelda.
Is Zelda the one? Yeah, Zelda it is. Okay. Because I wanted to say Zen, but I'm like, it's not Zen, because
No.
they just got here.
Zen just got here, yeah.
But I did just double check, and for the cross reactivity, if you're allergic to like latex and like those types of fruits, the biggest ones is like you're most likely to be allergic to is avocado, banana, chestnut, and kiwi.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense.
There's like the biggest ones, and then the next ones are apples, carrots, celery, melons, and potatoes.
That would be suck to be. That would be suck. That would suck to be allergic to potatoes. That would be the worst thing ever. That's the only thing. That's the worst thing I can imagine. What about red currants?
But it does show it low for
It was me,
a
Barry.
lot
Yeah.
of them.
It would
Like
very
a
much
lot
suck.
of the fruits.
God, that'd be the worst. Oh no, I got allergic to latex.
But the thing is that you're not allergic to it. It's intolerant, and like you're reactive to it, right? So usually it's gastrointestinal distress. Your mouth gets itchy, your throat swells a little bit, but not enough to like kill you.
that
right?
that is an
It's
allergic
like-
reaction.
So
It's just a
that's
mild
like
one.
it's very, very no, because allergy is like life threatening, right?
No.
Like,
An allergic
there's
reaction can be
intolerant.
anything mild to strong. If it causes any swelling or itching, that's an allergic reaction. If it's an intolerance, it causes an upset stomach or the shits, or gas. So it's probably a combination of the two, but it's definitely an allergic reaction. Thanks, Krez. Potatoes are good. I agree. Allergies don't have to be life-threatening. Correct. Anaphylactic reactions are just those mild reactions, but in 2 or more body systems. Yeah.
huh.
So it's still an allergic
Like I'm
reaction.
literally
It's
just saying what my doctor said
Oh.
about the egg. So
Well, I mean, eggs
maybe she was
is an
saying
intolerance.
a general overstatement is what I'm trying to say. Like a general overgeneralization is what she was doing.
Maybe. Potatoes are arguably one of the most versatile foods. They are. You can eat only potatoes and survive your entire life doing
Well,
so.
like I mean, you look at people who are lactose intolerant. Like, just because they shouldn't doesn't mean they don't.
Right. Okay, what do you think about red currant?
I've never had it.
Same. Starfruit?
Never had it.
Okay. Strawberries. Never had it.
I
Okay.
mean, a 10.
10 for you. I'd give it like a 7. They're good. Here's your next 10. Tangerines.
10.
Okay.
10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10.
Okay. Here's the next like 2 are like low for you. A watermelon.
Yeah, like a 2.
Okay. Now here's your 1. Honeydew. No comment.
What?
Here's your 1. Honeydew.
It's a 0.
Oh, right, it's 0. How about guava?
Never had it.
Oh, blood orange?
I've never actually had a blood orange.
Kumquat? I'm awaiting your kumquat.
No, I've never had it.
Okay, geez. Raisins.
Raisin is not a fruit.
It's on this fruit list.
I mean, I'm not even going to rank that in with the same, because that's not something, if I want fruit, I'm not going to go for a raisin.
Gotcha, Zelda. That makes sense. The rest of these are things you probably never had. There's custard apple. There's jackfruit. There's mangosteen. There's rambutan. There's sour cherries, and there's white currants. And there's ground cherries. And there's Asian
I
pears.
mean, you know I've never had half of that stuff because they don't even sell it here.
Yeah. I mean, they sell jackfruit, but it's rare. And custard apples are also rare, but they're very seasonal. We've had sour cherries before. They're not my favorite. I give them like a 4. That's the whole list. I can think of other fruits off the top of my head, but that was that list. I like fruit. On a scale of 1 to 10, what would you give fruit in general?
Well, now I really want an apple, to be honest.
We have apples downstairs.
I know we do.
Is she nice, Zelda? Excuse me.
Music video.
She's very fine. Nice. What are you doing in a zombie apocalypse? Okay, love. What would you be doing in a zombie apocalypse?
Probably whatever you're doing.
Probably whatever I'm doing. Before we moved away from California, we had a better chance of survival. In California, we had a much better chance of survival than we had here. Do you have any idea why?
Yeah, because of the nuclear power plants.
No. There's nuclear power plants in Southern California as well. No, the chance of water going out in the ocean. That's a safe spot from zombies, essentially.
Yeah, but I mean, how far are we from the Great Lakes? You know.
Yeah, but the Great Lakes are more dangerous, and and on California, you could go over to a much smaller island type place, like say for example Catalina, and you could resupply there. There's less people to deal with. People on boats that are zombies are going to be zombies on a boat, and you don't have to deal with them. You know. And we'd be.
Have you ever seen Dawn of the Dead? That is like their whole thing.
What? That they can swim?
I think that I think it's actually like in Michigan or like Wisconsin or something, where they're on the Great Lakes.
Is it?
Now that I think about it.
In Dawn of the Dead?
Yeah. Like in the newer one, like the 2004 one.
Oh, okay.
Where their whole goal is to get on this rich asshole's boat, on the docks and take it out to one of the islands out there.
Well, there you go.
It didn't work out so well for them.
Depends on the mode of transmission for the pathogen. I mean, obviously, right? If it's airborne, we're dead. If it's through saliva or blood, then it's regular zombie virus. If it's fungal infection like The Last of Us, then I think it's doable, but it really depends on how it spreads.
Milo, it does depend on which zombies we're talking about. I mean, are we talking about like Dawn of the Dead sprinter zombies, or are we talking about like Shaun of the Dead, like shambling mound, like?
And also zombies in general probably aren't going to last more than 6 months. They're gonna stop being able to function after 6 months.
Well, like, isn't there the whole science behind it that you just kind of need to hold out somewhere for a minimal amount of time because they're all going to decay?
That's it, yeah. Unless it's
like,
winter. And by the way, if you're in a place where it's constantly like below freezing, zombies are just gonna freeze solid and die. And if you're in a place that is constantly above 80 degrees, they're gonna rot and die within months.
I mean, don't they rot?
Yeah.
Especially if they're like active. They're not underground. Like they're out in the sun. They're gonna rot within a few weeks.
Unless it's The Last of Us zombies.
What's that?
Fungal infection. They're no longer
so
human.
What's that?
They're basically mounds of mushrooms that are being piloted. Using
but the skin still decays. They'd be left as mushrooms at a certain point, and bones.
The thing is, I believe that the way that the Last of Us zombies work is it's using our bones as a structure and our neural pathways as the pathways for the mushrooms to grow, so they can then continue moving and infecting others with the virus. Which means they don't die out. You'd have to kill them.
Well, Zelda, I definitely would say that there's a high amount of population that would just be dead because they're with the public.
Zombies can't hurt you if you ask them to stop. I don't need a social distance.
We have nothing in our house that would be used as a defense. Yeah, like a defense thing.
Yeah, not. Please, sir, stop eating my flesh. Yeah.
And we would be overly burdened, like anyone with a family, because there's no way I could leave my cats behind to die.
They're eating my flesh. Consent is key in the zombie apocalypse. You're right, Zilla. You're right. You're so right. Zombies can't eat your flesh without your permission. Just like how they can't enter a threshold without being invited.
Which would you want to rather live through? The zombie apocalypse or first contact?
Depends on the kind of first contact, right? And depends on the zombie apocalypse. Both things are very dependent. Are we talking first contact as in fucking Mars attacks, or are we talking first contact like
you don't know,
like District 8, District 9, or are we talking first
you
contact
don't know,
like what was
you
that?
Just know you're about to make first contact.
I'd probably risk first contact before a zombie apocalypse as a choice if I was the one making the choice of which one happens. You know?
I don't think anyone would believe that we actually made first contact. I feel like in today's age, everyone would just say it was AI, despite it being like live record and stuff. Everyone would just assume that it's not real.
I like how Kraz took my joke about how zombies can't cross a threshold without permission as me being completely literal about that, and that I wasn't making a joke about vampires. Yeah, I was making a joke, Kraz. Sir, can I consume your flesh? Yeah, that British zombies. Sir, I beg your pardon, but oh yeah, what's that? What's that? Okay, what was that one movie?
I know, right, Kraz? It's so hard to tell.
Thanks, Krez. What's that one movie? Pride and Prejudice and Zombies. Where the zombies are smart and can hide that they're zombies. It's basically zombies if zombies acted like vampires. You know?
I have no fucking...
You've never heard of Pride and Prejudice and Zombies? Oh dear, it seems my jaw has fallen
I
off.
mean, I've heard of it actually, now that I think about it. I thought it was a fever dream, but... I have. I haven't seen it.
The whole world of that one is it's probably it's taken in the time period of Pride and Prejudice, but it's zombies are smart, still act like humans, and can pass themselves off as humans as long as they're not starting to rot.
So they're basically vampires.
Yeah, except they are gonna start to rot like any zombie would. Something of that nature. It's zombies.
I think you did, Zen.
You did indeed. That you think a zombie apocalypse would be super easy to survive. I don't know about that. I feel like it depends on the person. Some people might be able to survive a zombie apocalypse, but it depends on where you live. Depends on what you're good at. Depends on if zombies are a short-lived thing because of how the virus works, or if they're a long-lived thing that ends up being something that can wipe out humanity, or be a constant threat to humanity. You know, is it something you can go and get vaccinated for and never have to worry about it? Is it something that your birthday's in 3 days? Happy birthday, Juan! Happy belated birthday. If you're here in 3 days, I'll wish you an actual birthday. So yeah, you know, it's one of those things. But in any scenario, it's just logistics. I mean, for sure, but it depends. Logistics can easily fail based on the situation. Nice, Juan. If you're here in 3 days, I'll actually wish you one. If you're going to be if it's going to be a setback either way, for sure. Like, it depends on where you are when the zombie apocalypse starts, right? You could have all the logistics and readiness in the world to deal with a zombie apocalypse, but if you're at the mall when it starts, you're fucked. You know what I mean?
I mean, that's absolutely true. You know, that's why doomsday preppers they understand that, you know, and like they're so prepared.
But if you're caught off guard when it starts,
yeah, like they do understand that. Like a lot of doomsday preppers, like they carry a lot of stuff with it. Like it's their whole thing because they know the true threat, right? That it's not going to happen at home while they're at home.
No, according to movies.
I'm just thinking to myself, like, I don't even know if I was like in the middle of working, like I'd be so fun.
Yeah,
like, I don't even know what like.
I'd be fine for a minute.
My scanner would pop off. The supervisor sending a fucking message saying zombie apocalypse was started out there. Stay safe and hydrated. Be back in 8. Like that's, I'd be surprised if they even sent us anything, to be honest. Like I would have to learn it from you through text.
Yo, love, come home. The zombie apocalypse has started. We can watch Netflix and watch some movies while in the meantime. Don't stop at the store. If McDonald's is still open, pick me up a McDouble. You're taking too long. Yeah, okay. Damn, we even get the spooky Jackenstein music for this conversation. You're right. Absolutely.
I mean, how much faith does everyone like listening? Does everyone have in our societal like system of the response? Like today, if something happened, how do you think it would go down? Because there's a lot of what ifs that we're talking about, right? Like, oh, what if the zombie's like this? Oh, what if, where is patient zero? It's like, right now, if it happened right now, like what
What would happen?
if it happened right now, we probably wouldn't even know until like if it started at night and just mass things. Like I don't feel like
Starting at night in the U.S.
we'd have a chance.
No, we wouldn't have a chance. Also, I feel like it would just be the plot of Don't Look Up, except as zombies. That's what it would be.
Of what?
Don't Look Up,
Oh, Don't Look Up.
except
Yeah.
zombies.
And it's like I really feel like Don't Look Up would be like
That's just what it would be. Everyone in
would.
denial, like making TikToks. Everyone's thinking it's
because
it's
everyone would think
CGI.
it's a trend, even if it happened with so quickly within a span of like 5 hours, and there were so many from different places having that happen. Like people would say it's a trend, right?
Mhm.
Because anything that's shared through social media, and then you would get some panic in that time because you'd have friends and family, but then you'd also have the skeptics saying like, fuck off, like there's no zombie apocalypse, like you just saw the TikTok trend, like what, you know.
I feel like a shutdown like COVID-19
And that's
would be
true,
something that would have to
Zilda.
happen. You're right. I feel like it would be very quick to shut down. But the problem is a quick shutdown like that would just cause mass panic. Just like before, which would just cause the virus to spread faster. So all it would be is a bunch of fuck-ups all
okay,
at once.
to be fair, COVID-19 is not like a zombie virus that
No, but
would definitely get people's attention a bit more. Like, right?
yeah. I like talking about zombie viruses.
Like, I don't know what I would do. Like, I would probably lock all the doors and hope for the best.
The thing to do would be lock all the doors and hope for the best for a day. Keep an eye on the internet and social media as it stays open, if it stays open. Keep an eye on what people say, and if every system starts to fail, we would have to get in the car and make our way to like Montana. Like, it does not matter. We are in the middle of the Midwest where there are a lot of power plants. If those will start to melt down within 2 weeks of being non-maintained. That's about the time frame. The only place that is safe in the United States is around Montana, where it's the farthest away from any nuclear sites. And even then, if the wind goes in the wrong direction in a year, you could still get killed by the radiation in the wind for the next few years. So you'd have to be lucky, essentially. It won't come from the west; it'll come from the east because the Rocky Mountains are gonna block it. But coming from the west coast, but coming from the east coast, it really depends on the wind.
And Milo, the riots would definitely be a problem.
So if anyone's in the U.S., that's basically your only scenario for surviving the zombie apocalypse. If the zombie apocalypse, worst case scenario is airborne, no symptoms until you're fully changed. Right, that would be the worst case scenario.
But like Silda, and that's true. Like, it could, you know, we could like get a huge thing like COVID, where within a day everyone's like, be on the lookout for rabies. Like there's all these reported cases because it's spreading from something. Be careful, you know, or shut down. And it ends up being a zombie virus, right? Because nobody knows that you come back alive after you die, right? So there's like a million. That's one of the reasons why I think is the point of a lot of zombie movies, is why it breaks out so fast, is because all of these symptoms that people tend to have is something that they wouldn't normally go to the hospital for until they were comatose. And by then it's too late, and there's just so many people have it, right? Yep. That's why it spreads so fast, because it's just so unexpected.
But regardless of the virus, if it's enough to shut down, like prevent people from doing their jobs, in essential spaces like nuclear power plants, like if you're in the United States, you have to leave your state and go to like Montana. You know what I mean? If like power plants are gonna last on reserve for 2 weeks in an off situation, but once the cooling pools evaporate, they're gonna start to melt down, all of them at the same time. 2 weeks. That's what you got. So If there's no one maintaining them, you have to leave your state. And the only place in the United States that is far enough away from all the nuclear power plants is like the middle of fucking, like where Montana is, essentially. That's where you're aiming for.
Zen, that's why Merp is saying those things like that, because that when you have long discussions like this, like we fucking tend to do, it all boils down to, if you do survive the initial outbreak and you manage to hunker down, what next?
If you manage to hunker down,
and what next is you need to not be hunkered down anymore. Right? There's things that are only around because humans maintain them.
And those nuclear sites. If you look at a map of nuclear sites in the United States, and you're in the United States, there's one spot that's far enough from all the nuclear sites that isn't going to be dangerous. And people aren't going to think of this, for the most part. You gotta go there. That's the one spot. You can't just hunker down. Unless you completely know and the government is still in control and people are able to continue doing moderate, like, essential jobs like maintaining these power sites. And you know that they are not going to melt down. That's like in 2 years? No. It takes 2 weeks. It takes 2 weeks for the 2 weeks for the pools to run out of water and for them to start to melt down. 2 weeks. You got 2 weeks. So the moment the government sends out a message that says, yeah, that we can't maintain the fucking they stop getting messages altogether. Yeah, you got 2 weeks. That's what you got. You gotta get to the furthest point away from the power plants as possible, and that's like Montana. That's the northwest before the Rocky Mountains. The northwest before the Rocky Mountains. Don't go too far north, because then there are power plants in Canada too that will melt down. It's
and
like
then
a
even
safe
then
spot.
you have to, have the resources to Zelda. You have to have the resources to be able to navigate your way through the world without a phone or the internet, which a lot of people don't know how to do anymore.
We don't own a map that can do that. Your best bet on day one is to print out maps.
Assuming electricity is still available in your home.
Obviously, electricity will probably still be available in your home for about 24 hours during the initial outbreak. As long as you know that it's happening, you're going to want to prep immediately. If you have a printer, print out as much as possible that you can use for this particular... I would use Google Maps. You're going to want stuff that gets you to your destination, which is to say, the west, like, the northwest, before the Rocky Mountains. Montana area, probably. That's where you want to go. You live near a nuclear power plant, several reactors, around 4 dormant volcanoes, including the Yellowstone supervolcano, a dam that if it breaks, you get flooded. Basically, you're dead. Yeah, Zen. That's what I'm saying, right? Nuclear. This happens, you get out. That's what you're doing. You're going. If you're near Yellowstone, you're going north. I think. I believe. Let me see.
I mean, the same's true for, there's always something around. Mother Nature be crazy, Those are always something that you have to worry about. And the homesteading thing, I don't know. It's difficult enough for people to do that without knowledge and, the internet and, books and stuff like that. I don't know how well people... I feel like a lot of people overestimate their ability to live off the land, because it is romanticized a lot. But there's a lot of failure that comes with homesteading, and when it comes to doing that and doing it as a hobby or trying to supplement your life, it's stuff. It's one thing, but when you need it to survive, one bad crop is the difference between life and death. So I think people can really overestimate their ability to do that.
Yeah, it looks like all the nuclear sites in the United States, the only place you'd want to go is, yeah, like I said, like the very north of Montana. Maybe the very north of, what's right of Montana?
Right?
Yeah,
Is it Wyoming?
Wyoming? Yeah.
I don't know. I'd have to look.
It might be. Let me look at a map. North Dakota. Montana,
North Dakota?
Montana
Okay.
or North Dakota, you're wanting to go, like, there-ish. So you're going to want to go north if that happened to you, by the way, Zen. So the northwest. It's logistics, and logistics is hard. Making sure you have enough to eat, preserve food for winter, chop enough firewood to stay warm next door, and maintain your shelter. I mean, yeah, that's definitely logistics, considering the fact that you'd have to go north. You can't go south. To the south is more nuclear power plants. In fact, if you look at a map of nuclear power plants in the United States, like, you're fucked anywhere you go, essentially, in the United States. Unless you're in the north.
No, yeah, it's logistics, but you were saying that, I mean, yeah, everything when it boils down is logistics, right? But it's the fact that you're maybe oversimplifying it. Is like, because like all you have to do after you survive the initial outbreak is just you gotta hunker down at homestead, and it's like, well, like homesteading is a very broad thing that just because you plant enough food to eat doesn't mean it's gonna survive.
That's true.
And like the fire isn't gonna bring more like there's a lot of things that come in. I mean, look at, like, I have a perfect example that I don't like thinking about because I just fucking happened and I'm traumatized. Is I had pumpkins that I grew for this year, and my entire crop within like a few days got decimated by squash vine borers, and I did my damnedest to make sure they did not die. I'm trying. I'm still trying. But that's just a couple pumpkins that just got completely obliterated by an insect.
Hello,
that
Melon.
with the resources I have available, because the economy is functioning and capitalism is functioning, that I could have prevented it, but if you don't have access to those things, like, it's just gone and you don't have squash anymore.
Yep. And no, nuclear sites don't go, usually, ostensibly won't go boom when they melt down. It's just gonna be it's a dirty bomb. It's gonna make it unlivable within like 50 to 100 miles of the site. And there's so many of them, and with wind, you're gonna want to be as far away as possible. That puts you at the north of the United States, specifically Montana and what did I say? Montana and North Dakota. Or there's like a little spot that you could go. Basically, what?
I'm gonna say real quick. Well, okay, so Zen, like, I know, I get it. Like, I mean, I'm just being negative because I don't have a lot of faith in humanity. And I have sour experience just recently with trying to do pumpkins. That it's, you know, people want to think that something's easy. I mean, if you understand it's not easy, I mean, you probably know it's not. It's just, I hope that enough people can come together and form this knowledge to survive, and communities can start again. But, you know, isn't that what The Walking Dead's about?
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen it before. I've never seen a single episode, but I'm just imagining that that's kind of what The Walking Dead is about these little communities forming after. So
Something
maybe you
like
guys
that.
have more insight to that. Like, but
Yeah, there's also a spot like in the north of Nevada that you can probably go. Maybe. I don't know how far that is from any of the nuclear sites. From what it looks like on a map, that could be possible. Like right on the border between Nevada, Idaho, and Oregon, like right there. It's probably fine. But you wouldn't be able to leave there. You'd be there for like 4 generations before it's safe enough to leave. You'd literally be stuck.
And that's not to say that, I mean, in the end, is that a good or bad thing? Because is it good that all the nuclear power plants are going to become dirty bombs and kill everything around it? Because that also includes zombies.
No. Probably not. Depends on how the zombies work.
Is the zombies just going to be... What do you mean it depends? Because they're just going to be obliterated, right? That's going to take care of a lot of the population. Or are they going to become like super mutant from like Fallout?
Well, like that's what I'm saying. I mean, like because of the way nuclear works, it's altering your DNA and causing you to get mega cancer. Are zombies affected by mega cancer? Depends on how the zombies work. If mega cancer kills your body, but the zombie virus already killed your body, does it kill the zombie virus? Or is the zombie virus not enough stuff for it to genetically modify it? If it's a virus, it won't be able to modify it because a virus is not a germ. It's a virus. In which case, it probably wouldn't do anything to a zombie virus. It would probably just make the zombies bigger as the bodies just grow tumors.
What? Also, Zen. So, like I said, I am not very much so a positive outlook on this right now. I don't know, maybe it's the mood I'm in. But I would tell you that if you chose everyone in my neighborhood to form a community, I highly doubt that there would be enough people to specialize and form a community. I mean, most people, like, have the inability to be a handy. Like, I probably have more handyman, like, experience, just to generalize, like, a trade, just general DIY stuff, than half the people on this block. And that does not say very much. Like, it's not super common anymore. There's the pick of the litter, I feel like is not... You know what? Here, I'll say this. I feel like whatever community I end up in is going to be a bunch of Gen Zers, Gen Millennials, and we're all going to be fucking clueless. Have no idea what the fuck we're doing.
Yep. Hey, you can crochet. That's actually a really good skill for someone in a survival situation.
I do not know how to make yarn.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I do not know how to care for sheep if I were to have one.
No, but, you know, if you have someone that knows how to do that, you know how to crochet. Knitting or crocheting or sewing are all skills that are needed so you can actually make blankets and clothes.
But you need... See, maybe that's what I'm getting at. Is that, like, from the start to finish, like, you need to have that kind of thing for a community. Like, you can't just have, well, I know how to sew. Well, I can fucking hem your pants. You know, like, I mean, what? Yeah, I'll make you a granny square for your cocoa. Like, I mean, I don't have the yarn to supply for that. I don't know how to make it.
Yeah.
I don't know how to care for the sheep. That would require me to get those materials.
Well, it's less that it's not that it's too risky to head out to Ross's for clothes and easier to make it. It's more that eventually
Zen, I mean,
rots.
if you truly know how to do all those, I mean, you may have done it once, but you're not specialized in those things, and you still have to have the materials to do this with, right? And you have to have the manpower to get those things, and you have to have the people to coexist and be willing to do those things.
Oh, suddenly Zen's not good enough. Thanks.
I mean, to be self-sufficient, I guess this Zen could be fine. Like, but you also have to be able to get along with a community.
True. But really,
and like what I was saying before, like the start to finish, you know, you have to be able to get the stuff and the materials and the tools and have the time for it in between actually just eating and sleeping and surviving. That's, I think, what I believe is the overestimating someone's ability.
Yep.
And I don't know who you are. Like, you could be very much so capable of doing these things. I'm just thinking, like, in a general term, that the average person that I know will not be able to. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there are exceptions. There's always going to be exceptions.
Absolutely.
There's always going to be people out there that know a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
Digress. But, like, I'm just saying, the average person isn't going to be able to. You know, you'd end up taking care of everybody if that's the case, then, right? Like, you'd end up being in charge, which also gives you the responsibility for delegating things and for keeping the community together, which is even more work on top of just finding food and surviving in the chaos. Like, I think of all these, like, out there things that just probably aren't as complicated as they seem. I don't know if someone else can correct me if I'm wrong, but that's just kind of where my mind goes when it comes down to the nitty gritty of it all.
Oh, I agree with you. A specialization is better than someone that is a jack of all trades and master of none. But it's still better than it's
no, a jack of all trades is better than a master of one, and the saying goes in the favor of that.
I was about to say, but it's still better than a master of one.
Okay.
So it's still better than not knowing everything, but it's not as good as being a specialist in one thing. You know, it's better than me, who doesn't really know how to do anything. For example, I'm an animator.
Like, all I know is if a zombie apocalypse happened, I would probably die trying to make sure my husband survives.
I'm my wife's princess in terms of a zombie apocalypse.
Like, I know that sounds really, like, weird and stupid and probably cheesy to some people, but I know that that's, like, my purpose, you know? Like, I would make sure that he was safe.
Yeah.
And that's the only way I'd be able to survive the zombie apocalypse.
That
would give me my driving force to survive, so that I know that he is going to be okay.
Yeah. I'm my wife's pretty
I imagine if I had kids, it would be the same thing. You know, like, that's the only thing that I have that I could possibly think would make me rational in that kind of chaos.
All my wife's time and energy is spent trying to keep me and her cats alive.
It really fucking is.
But speaking of keeping things alive, unfortunately, thank you guys for coming to the stream. If you enjoyed the zombie talk, and you like streams, and you like VTubers, and you like me, and you like my wife, don't forget to leave a like and a subscribe if you're on YouTube, and a follow if you're on Twitch. I'll be back tomorrow afternoon, morning-ish. Wee.